don't know. I don't know how women clothes work. I just know it's definitely a woman's shirt.
You know women
I put that
clothes.
bitch on, bro. I was like,
It's built for titties.
Yeah, bro. Not even that, bro. I'm like, I don't know. It was like spandex, nigga. Sleeves was like here. Nigga,
Gross.
looked like I had titties. Motherfucker was so tight, nigga.
Hey mama, I know y'all hate me. Guess what? I'm me. Y'all should
NBS podcast. Hateful J, Sugar Shane, starting off right. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Shane? What's good? What's poppin'?
I'm great.
Great. That's it. Oh, I'm great. I'm great, Jay.
Thank you so much.
Let's get right into it, you guys. Welcome back. Thanks for watching in. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching last week. Thanks for watching the week before. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep this motherfucker going, man. You know what I'm saying? And as we get it started, like, subscribe, share, do all the things with the buttons when you click the buttons.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all know what it is. Shane, I'm going to get right into this, bro.
All right.
Did you know Survivor had 40 seasons?
Yes.
Just random. Why?
Because it's probably the most popular reality game show.
Bro, how many seasons do they do a year, bro?
Like one.
Because they're not the longest running show. Like
one,
the longest
maybe
running
two.
show is like one of those soap operas, and it's like 57 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not even in the 30s.
But this is a reality show.
Yeah,
it has to be the long. Bro, I mean, they're so good. I actually like them. I didn't get into them for a while. I actually didn't like them for a long time. My mom always liked them.
A lot of certain ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, when I finally gave it a chance, I really got into it. I was like, damn. Like, I would love to do that.
No, yeah, that's what gets
sure.
you. Like the ones that you feel like you could kill are the ones you end up watching.
For sure.
And then it brings you into that whole fucking world.
Because I got a personality. I could totally like make friends with everybody there at least. Like, I mean,
that's a personality.
Well, hell yeah, that's like most of the game is like you got to get people to like you, and then you got to be able to figure out your way. Because at the end of the game is where everybody votes of who you think deserves to win between three people.
Yeah.
And if you're the most likable one, they're all going to vote you. And you have to be able to sell yourself. And I'm a salesman, so
I'm a salesman.
I'm a salesman. I sell myself all day.
Did you ever watch You Sell Yourself All Day?
That's what I have to sell myself so they want to work with me.
What? I don't want to hear about your solicitation activities outside of this podcast, okay? That's disgusting.
Damn.
You need to...
I never thought of it that way.
I'm selling myself all day. All day I'm selling myself.
Not physically.
You need to relax. But no, did you ever see The Circle? It was a Netflix original reality show.
Oh, no.
And it was like...
Oh, yeah. Well,
Bro, I watched that straight through. I've never watched a reality show straight. That shit was fire.
Yeah,
where I could kill that.
You could choose if you wanted to use your real picture. It was like Facebook. You could choose if you want to use your real picture or you could catfish.
Contest.
Yeah, and whoever was the most likable. I like that a lot.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, I loved... My favorite was the guy who was pretending to be a girl, so he used his girlfriend's picture.
Bruh.
And he didn't know about the periods.
Hold up, bro.
I was so dying.
Hold up, bro. Did you peep how many times... yeah, we started off like this, whatever. Y'all know this NBS podcast. Tune in.
We do what we want.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Another saying. Good job, Shane. Oh, but bro, did you peep how many times this nigga forgot he was a man?
Oh, yeah.
And people are telling like he was standing in the bathroom texting.
He was like,
he had to hip out like...
Hey, when he went on he had to go on a date with another guy who was pretending to be a better looking guy. He was the nerd, and then they had to go on a date, and that was awkward and funny.
That
but
shit was
when the girls were asking about it, he was like, "Girl, he got me a teddy bear."
He was laying with a teddy bear the whole show, bro.
No, but they were talking about their periods. He goes, "Yeah, sometimes my left side hurts," and they were like, "Your left side?"
And they still didn't figure it out.
Yeah, they still didn't get it. And then he explained. He goes, "Well, I said that because my girlfriend says sometimes her left side hurts." So, but they were all like, "What?"
No. I think the one chick was like kind of like not too weirded off by that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man.
And there was a lesbian girl who was pretending to be this like sexy, the lesbian big,
I know you're talking
manly
about.
girl,
Yeah,
and she pretended to be like a really hot girl.
She was cool though, but she played the game terrible though.
Yeah,
she was really bad at the game. But yeah, we started with some BS, and I got a bunch of shit. Shane, I know what you got today, man. We didn't do our pre-show warm up. You got some BS for us today, Shane?
Yeah. Here.
What you got, man? Let's get into it. Sugar Shane, this is the BS.
I'm just looking at this picture. So
he's gotten us to BS with us today.
So you might have saw this, but NFL fined 3 head coaches.
I knew you was going to want to talk about this.
Yeah, because I think that's crazy.
I'm going to just approach this like this. It's the fucking NFL.
It's the NFL.
What the hell did you think? This is the most rule-stricken league on the planet. It's not even news because look at what the NFL do.
I know.
Everybody get fined for everything, and it's their fault if you know everybody got to wear them.
I know.
Just put the motherfuckers on.
Right, I agree. Well,
but to fine them for that much money,
yeah,
it's wild. But give them details, my bad.
Yeah, no, you're good.
You got to focus on details.
Well, okay, so Denver's all right, so Denver's coach, Seattle's coach, and San Francisco's coach, they all got fined $100,000 each for not wearing masks Sunday, and each of their teams another $250,000. sources told ESPN. So that's a total of $1.05 million in fines for not wearing a mask.
And for real, that's chump change to the NFL.
Yeah, but like,
so why do they need
no,
to
the
do that?
NFL fined those 3 coaches though.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have millions of dollars, whatever. But like, in some of the pictures that they're using on them where they're not wearing coaches, you see all the players with their helmets off also not wearing masks, because the players, why would they wear masks? Because they're playing in a fucking game, and also players are more physical.
It's supposed to be the idea is supposed to separate the players from everyone else.
Okay.
So if all the players don't have masks, everybody else needs to have them on.
Okay,
but
like
the players can have masks off. This I'm not.
I know that.
I'm just saying that's the
disagree.
idea. It's like
right.
Just like the NBA, everybody else got to wear masks, but the players, because if anybody else outside of the players who are getting tested every single day, which I couldn't fucking do that shit. I couldn't get the brain. I never had it done, but I keep hearing about the test. That sounds so fucking uncomfortable.
They got other different ways
but
that they can do now.
They
that
get
are
the
easier.
Q-tip though.
Oh, gotcha.
I watched it. But they get that done every day to take the precaution to make sure nobody on the court has it. Mm-hmm. So that's the reason. Everybody else
isn't everybody getting it, including the coach? You know what I'm
everybody on the floor. I think that's the NBA though. I don't know the super details in the NFL. You know what I mean?
I feel like everybody's getting tested constantly.
I don't even know if the NFL is getting. I haven't seen a process.
Well, think about it though. Like NFL teams travel and all kinds of stuff. So I know the coaches, along with every single player on the team and all their staff, are probably constantly getting,
Yeah, but
tested.
they slightly separated.
You feel me?
They slightly separated in travel and shit too though.
Well, maybe.
I don't know. It's all.
I just think that's so inconsistent.
It's all ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Bro. I mean,
it's the NFL.
Good thing that they're rich, so I'm not mad about it. Like, because if those were like normal coaches, like in college or something where they don't make money like that, I'd have more of an attitude. But just the point of it is
it would never happen.
I'd hope not. I mean,
I don't think it would never happen anywhere but in the NFL. I think any other place they just.
But I think any
other place would be like, all right, you get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, bro. The NFL, all them owners is fucking big billionaires.
Yeah, but don't you think they're desperate because they're not getting their money in their ticket sales and all kinds of things? I feel like that's like why they're being petty about it.
Not if they just getting $1 million out of it, because $1 million ain't even going.
Well, that's just the start. It could keep occurring.
It's not even dropping the glass.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I know it's the NFL. The NFL, like, the NFL's been so much. It's been so bad lately, just like politic wise.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? People hate the NBA and how it gets involved. The NBA makes differences and changes. They actually try to do shit for a positive way. Everything the NFL do is just like some negative rule against something or this or that or this or that.
So
you know what I mean? But
I try to ignore all of that stuff on every single sports just so I could watch the game because, like, you know what I mean? That's what I try to do.
It's not hard for me to ignore it. Like,
yeah,
because it ain't got shit to do with me.
Yeah, as long as I just want to watch the game. Like, I don't care about anything else that they're talking about on there because it's just always negative. There's no positive coming out of it.
Yeah. That's why I stick with the NBA, bro. I think that's why I've been driven more to the NBA, because the MLB I never was into, but even before this, the MLB is mostly millionaires complaining to millionaires. Mm-hmm. I don't really like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of douchey motherfuckers, most likely. No offense to any MLB fans, but y'all can see how the MLB is before the season started. That motherfuckers didn't want to play over a few millions of dollars with all these fans out here needing it. Mm-hmm. It shows what they care about. You know what I mean? NFL, like I just said, all the politics, all the bullshit, all the back and forth. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The whole Kaepernick shit, but then you let everybody else after Kaepernick do it. It's you know what I'm saying? Like, the NBA is the only motherfuckers that you ain't got all that. Mm-hmm. They speak their piece up on shit, but ain't nobody fucking getting fined for bullshit. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody getting kicked from the league for bullshit. You know what I mean? Let the motherfuckers be human for real.
Yeah, the rules are different.
You know what I'm saying? Basically. Like, they let them be human. Adam Silver is a great he's just great, bro. Like, he's just a great human being. You know what I mean? So he's a great commissioner.
But I agree with all that because it's freedom of speech. Yeah. I totally 100% support all that. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like the NFL is against that.
Yeah, and I'm against cancel culture. I think that's fucking ridiculous.
Like, in Major League Baseball fans, bro, as soon as they saw Black Lives Matter, they was ready to abandon baseball. Like, I get whatever you're saying, but the game still goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are just...
Well, that's just like cuties and now get rid of Netflix. I don't agree with getting rid of Netflix. Maybe get rid of cuties. Like, that's fine with me.
One thing I'm going to say about that, just on Netflix side, Netflix has always let everybody show their art. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm going to say. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm going to say. Netflix has always been that open platform, and I hope that never fucking changes.
Yeah, me too.
Because without Netflix, bro,
that's what I'm about.
If there was no Netflix, there'd be no entertainment.
Yeah.
There'd be practically zero entertainment.
That's true, because they make their
They
Netflix
let
originals.
everybody, they let nobodies, they let somebodies, they let motherfuckers who've been famous, now they want to do direct and write their own movies. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Instead of acting, and I'm like, Netflix has always let everything happen. So there's not always going to be shit that's going to make everybody happy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, because if you really dig, I'm pretty sure you can find some more shit that's going to piss you off.
Right.
But they're letting people create.
Right.
Whether it's good or bad. Like, we need that.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying?
I mean, like I saw this the other day. It was just a good point that I didn't even think of. But they canceled "Baby It's Cold Outside," but then WAP is acceptable. You feel
Bro,
me?
do you know how pissed off I was?
Yeah.
Y'all probably heard me. If y'all long time listeners, y'all probably heard me for like 4 episodes talk about this. But that shit pissed me off so bad, bro. Cause like
That is a classic Christmas
and
song.
I feel like
damn.
if you reach and analyze, it sounds crazy. But
yeah, I get it because like
come
we
on, bro,
talked about it before. Jordan Peele made a skit making fun of
look
it
at
because of
all
that.
the songs that we have in existence.
WAP is literally like way worse than "Baby It's Cold Outside."
But it's worse songs than that.
Like,
like,
I
you
get
know what I'm
it.
saying? So
But
it's
I'm
like,
just saying that's the
people
number
just-
one song in America and UK and Switzerland, whatever, or New Zealand, whatever she was saying.
Bro, like
But
you
I'm just
can
saying.
cancel literally. You can cancel all of Eminem's first albums.
Oh my God, you're like 100%.
All of them.
Or just the shit that
All of them. If you wanted, like, for real, cancel all of NWA. Cancel everything
we were talking about before all
everything
this.
in music.
Yeah,
Cancel
everything.
Marilyn Manson. Cancel fucking Ozzy Osbourne. Cancel everything.
yeah, I mean
Fucking 9 Inch Nails. Cancel it. Like, cancel everything, bro. Cancel Rage.
Aerosmith. Everybody
Cancel
loved Aerosmith.
everybody.
Yeah.
There's some country motherfuckers out there that you can fucking cancel.
Right.
That pretty much sing about domestic violence and being drunk and beating their wives and shit in poetry form.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's plenty, like, but guess what? It's all life. Like, at the end of the day, it's all life, and it's that person's fucking right to fucking say what they want.
I
Or
100%
create
agree.
what they want.
I 100%
I will
agree.
always stand by my side on the whole social media thing. Like, some of y'all motherfuckers don't need keyboards, but y'all gonna continue to use all keyboards. I think some of y'all should shut up, but who am I?
Right.
Nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
But
I ain't gonna never go out my way to be like, oh, we need to get these motherfuckers. No, whatever. It is
No,
what it is.
but I agree with you. Like, that's why, like Germany, for an example. Do you know Germany? You'll get put in jail for if you say hate speech, but whatever they consider hate speech is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that's totally wrong because this person's interpretation of whatever is said is going to be different than this person's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think, like, I don't agree with hate speech. Obviously, like, fuck you if you're being hateful, but I don't think you should go to jail for what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole
Some people just
point
ignorant,
of it.
bro.
Yeah.
Ignorant plays a big part in this.
Right.
But I got more BSing, bro. And, like, you talk about the mask, okay? Did you hear about the lady, mother of 6, on American Airlines? She has 6 kids. Her youngest son was 2 years old. He did not want to put a mask on.
He was how old?
He was 2 years old.
Oh, okay.
He didn't want to put a mask on.
Of course not.
She even said, like, I was trying to force the mask on him. I felt like I'm at my lowest of low as a mother, and they kicked her off the plane because her 2-year-old wouldn't put a mask on.
Are you fucking kidding me?
100%.
Oh my God, that's so
100%
It's a
sick.
2-year-old.
Yeah.
It's a 2-year-old. they don't know what the fuck is going on.
2-year-old, bro.
They're like, I don't want this on my mouth.
Yeah, it's probably scary.
Yeah, and oh my God, that is so.
The mask is
So
bigger than most
infuriating to me.
2-year-olds' faces.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. That's so
Like, that
infuriating.
motherfucker be like this. Like, come on, man.
Is that the law, or was that airline just being assholes?
I think everybody on the airline had to have masks on.
Okay, but there has. I wonder if it's.
But I think
what
it might
age limit?
it might have been blown out of proportion. I didn't read the whole article. I don't even think it said nothing about those details.
It's ridiculous. Everywhere I've
I
gone,
coulda skimmed too
my
fast.
daughter never has to wear one. Like they've even told me, like you have to wear one. She doesn't have to. It's fine.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So-
I could have swore like kids wasn't.
And my daughter's 3, so it's about the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I could have swore kids weren't involved in this whole thing. Another thing that might piss you off. You know what I'm saying? Me and Shane are big hip hop heads, big rap fans. Bobby Shmurda got denied his parole, dog.
Oh, no way.
Denied
Why?
after 6 years. I don't know, bro. I didn't even read it because I didn't want to.
I heard that they were actually going to let him out this time. That's what I read.
just read today. I think it was TMZ.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
He didn't get it. No Bobby, bro. And you know what? I knew it because everybody wanted him out. Look at the times now. Look at where the fuck he's in jail at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The beginning of White Lives Matter and shit. And I Can Breathe and all that shit. Like we know what the NYPD is about, bro. Like, so I knew with all the cries around him, all the black folks that wanted him out, and this day and time, they wouldn't let that nigga out. It would have been too satisfying for too many people.
That makes sense.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Like, I know how this works, bro. Like, I didn't expect it. It's salty, though.
That's
Because I was ready to
interesting.
hear Bobby make a song, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to see some shmoney dancing in 2020. That would have made me feel good. You feel me? Like, but we ain't getting that, though. We ain't getting that. That's one of my favorite young niggas, bro. But he'll be out. I don't know when.
He's so goofy in that video.
Yeah. Just a fun hood nigga. Like, we just got finished
Yeah,
watching
I can't say the title of the song.
Just like, what, hot nigga? You better not, motherfucker. But
man.
What up? You got some more BS? I know you got some more BS.
Nope.
You got some more? You got no more? All right, well, I'm going to just run this shit down. Sly Stallone Mr. Sylvester, Rocky himself, a.k.a. Rambo, a.k.a. Judge Dredd, a.k.a. that nigga from Expendables, whatever his name is.
Great. He's great.
The nigga with the crooked mouth. He slightly gave Roy Jones some advice. You know, we talking about Roy Jones being scared of shit.
Oh, yeah.
He slightly gave him some advice. You know what I mean? He was pretty much
He said, I have a life to live. I
Yeah,
saw that.
yeah, bro. And he was like, Sly was pretty much like, I don't know if you thought about how much of an animal Mike was. Like, you're going to have to just pretty much keep moving. He was like, imagine putting a 22 up to a 45 caliber. Like, he said a lot of things, man. But everybody's concerned, bro. I was watching Joe Budden podcast, and they was even like, you could tell Roy Jones was scared. Like,
What did you get
and
yourself
I just said last week, like, he bro, when you see him on interviews, bro, he the most regretful nigga on the planet. Like, there's some mistakes that I'm making.
trying to get up there.
I don't know what I'm doing. I just wanted people. I had to.
I didn't know he was going to agree to it. He said he was done. I saw him on Joe Rogan's podcast where he said he never wants to fight again.
He's
so
always
I was
smoking weed and hanging out.
Yeah.
I thought he was fun and friendly.
tripping
Mike.
on shrooms and shit.
Bro, Mike is going to kill you.
Speaking
bro.
of that, do you know Mayweather and Logan Paul are going to fight now? Apparently,
Bro, what's up with the pause, bro?
yeah. It's all for clout, of course.
I don't like them
He's
kids,
such
bro.
a he's such a troll. Like, that's the whole point of him, though. You know what I'm saying? It's all for clout. He's just like 6ix9ine and just all those people that do that. You know?
Yeah, bro. I hate them boys.
Yeah, me too.
I hate them. Jake.
I can't believe Mayweather agreed to that. They obviously talked about it, like, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you're about to make hella money, man."
He probably want to beat his ass. He
Maybe.
probably don't like him too.
They're totally two different body types.
Yeah.
Mayweather is way smaller than him, but Mayweather's gonna win.
Fighter's a fighter though.
Yeah,
He
right.
gonna
I mean,
beat that boy's
He is
ass.
easily the greatest boxer of all time. Like, he's literally
He's
undefeated.
definitely in the conversation.
He's 53-0, right?
If anything, he's in the conversation.
Isn't he 53-0?
Yeah, but you know, greatest has personal preferences. It ain't always about.
I
the
say the
record.
greatest just because of the record. I mean,
Yeah.
53-0 is extremely impressive.
It'll always be Muhammad Ali to me.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, I love
it'll
Mike
always be
Tyson.
Ali.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
I
love
love Mike
Muhammad
Tyson,
Ali.
too,
I mean, like, I couldn't even say I necessarily really like Mayweather. I think he's a dick.
No, I don't like him.
And I don't like people. And he hit women. You're a boxer. You're gonna hit women.
Not most, but there's been a lot of boxers in history.
I'm sure Mike Tyson has too. He
They
was
were
crazy,
domestic
though.
abusers. Like, they're fighters, bro.
I know.
Like,
but
they got a different.
I don't agree with
they
that.
I ain't
at all.
saying that, but I'm
Yeah.
saying they got different buttons. Like, you just gotta understand people.
That's true. I mean,
Like,
they're not right, maybe.
Yeah, like they
get
got
hit
they
in the head
got
a lot.
different buttons.
Yeah, I mean, that's
so
all.
if a chick get mad. Imagine like a chick, like you've seen chicks act out in argument situations. They probably like, oh, you're big boxing that shit, gonna be motherfucker. They're like, ding ding ding, pow, 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 pow.
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
You should have hit me. I don't know. Where are we?
This bitch hit me first. Yeah, but you're a boxer.
Where's my check? But I'm saying I don't think a lot of boxers, bro. I don't think.
But Mayweather is a dick, though.
There's a different clique. But yeah,
I was loving when 50 Cent was shredding him.
I don't like that man's person at all.
Yeah, right.
I don't
But
like-
I will
don't
give
like him.
credit with his
Well, you gotta give
amazing
credit.
record.
You got to give
Yeah.
credit where credit's due.
Yeah,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
I don't fuck with it.
I wish him and McGregor, like we talked about that before, did kickboxing instead of actual boxing, because then he would have definitely got his ass beat, and that's why they didn't do that for sure.
No, it goes both ways.
That's
That's why Conor got his ass whooped, because he couldn't
I
use
know.
feet and do agile moves.
Yeah,
and
I
shit.
know, but not even takedowns. You just if he could just kick at least, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think
It's a disadvantage.
Yeah,
Same disadvantage
exactly.
he had not being able to use feet.
Right.
It's a lose-lose. The only difference is that Mayweather's pretty quick. He probably could have dodged a few, but
his legs
at
are
some
tiny.
point,
They're skinny.
McGregor would have caught his shin or some shit, and it would have been over.
Oh, he would have just eat his legs up. He would have just fell down eventually.
Yeah.
You know.
I got them.
Oh, whoa,
Hey,
oh.
no, what's that? Throw the towel in.
The way they kick, man, it's like a whip.
Put some gloves on your feet. I don't like it.
Ooh, speaking of that, hey, this weekend is a fight, man, and we should watch it together.
It's a fight, man.
But
What
it's
fight?
because I'm telling you, it's
depends,
Israel.
bro. I think my weekend is fucked.
Israel is a big fight. Israel Adesanya versus God, he's Mexican. He's a hoss, dude. He's a beast too.
I know that last name. You know a million names, bro.
I'll look. Man, I'll
Let's
look it up.
back to the show, bro.
But that's gonna be a really good fight. And Israel Adesanya is easily one of my favorite fighters.
Is
right
UFC
now.
shit?
Beats. Yeah, he's a beast. He beat Anderson Silva. You
it all
know what
depends,
I mean?
bro. I think my weekend is fucked though, but I gotta see.
I have my daughter. I have to be
because I got to extra record because those weeks I got my kids. I don't be able to get shit done.
Oh, okay.
That's why that one day I dropped like 6 videos.
No, I feel you.
Because like, bro, I just had to take one night. I recorded all them bitches in like an hour and a half.
Well, you should buy the fight while you're at your house, and we'll talk about it.
I ain't got no money, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, bro? I'm still trying to get me an Xbox, man. Hey, my chair on the way. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My chair on the way. Anyway, man, let's move on. Where we go? Edward Snowden. This right up your alley, bro. You like this shit like this. I do too, but I try to stay away from it because it get too deep. We know Edward Snowden, the guy that divulged a lot of CIA secrets. He was in the CIA, but then he gave up a lot of secrets. There's movies about the nigga. It's fucking interesting. He was a brave motherfucker to do what he did. But he has to give $5 million to the United States government because all the information released, and it was the book that he released mainly because that had way more information in these documentaries. Because all that was a breach of contract, CIA contract. Pretty much, you signed non-disclosure and shit. So, but I bring this up because I'm surprised that nigga ain't dead, bro. That's my thing. Like, most people that fucking give away that many secrets about the government just go bye-bye.
Maybe he's a huge badass like Liam Neeson, and they're like, I'm not, or John Wick.
Well, I know for a minute he just was not findable.
Yeah.
He was like doing via Skype type shit, and motherfuckers didn't know where he was at.
Damn, that's
you know
badass.
what I mean? He was a beast with it.
God, I wish I was in the CIA.
But there's a documentary on him that's super dope, and somebody that I like a lot plays him. I can't think. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna show you. But it's fire. It's fire. Dude was a fucking you gotta have balls of steel, bro.
No,
like,
yeah.
You imagine what he was going up against.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's such a badass. He's like, I'm not afraid of him.
That's goddamn Snowden. You better, hey.
Could you imagine him serving
it's like
in
John
papers?
Wick, nigga. It's John Wick in the
saying.
CIA. You better get your ass over there.
He's the one who kills the boogeyman.
Yeah. Fucking stupid, bro. Hey, John Wick, they went too far in that shit. No more John Wicks.
There's about to be a fourth one.
Oh, fuck.
Well, because there was Matrix 4 and...
Did you hear that those might tie in together?
What?
Matrix 4 and John Wick 4.
Oh, that he's Neo and John
I'll
Wick?
find the episode I talked about it on, clip it, and send it to you.
Okay.
And that way I can just
That'd
talk.
Be funny.
You can just listen to it.
But
I have no idea what episode
if the pandemic didn't happen, the Matrix 4 and John Wick 4 was going to come out to the movie theater the same night, which is pretty fucking
and that's
cool.
what they said.
God, Keanu Reeves
They
back
said they were supposed to lead together. That's all pushed back now because this is supposed to happen like February.
Right. So Matrix 4 is for sure coming out next year. That list I had, I didn't see John Wick 4 on there, so maybe they're doing 2022.
Yeah.
But God, man, and Keanu Reeves has Bill and Ted. There's
a big theory, bro, that those movies are going to tie John Wick 4 or vice versa. They're going to tie into each other. It's the Keanu episode. We got an episode called Keanu with a joint in his mouth. I'll find it because all the information is there.
Okay.
That's the cover art.
Whatever floats your
called,
boat.
I think it's 53 or something. Episode 53 or something. You know what I mean? And we close to episode 100, man. What's popping? Robert Downey Jr., bro, his fans do not love him 3,000.
Were they wanting Tom Cruise? Is that what you were about to say?
Nah, bro. He did an Instagram freeze. He asked all his fans or everybody that follows on Instagram to do an Instagram freeze to go against entertainment or profitable entertainment that displays bigotry, hate, and shit like that, and sexualization, all that.
To go against that.
Yeah, so he was like, freeze my Instagram. Freeze your Instagram with me for 24 hours. You know what I mean? Like doing one of those things. And the fans ate his ass up.
Why?
They did not like that because, like we were talking about the MLB and shit, like the majority of people who don't realize that they might be part of the problem don't like when anybody stands up for any equality issues. And there's this thing now to where celebrities aren't supposed to speak up, apparently. Apparently now the majority of people think that celebrities are too rich to be able to speak on issues when those are probably the people that should be speaking on them because they have the voice. Let the regular people do the footwork, but I have no problem with a celebrity speaking on issues. I don't know when that became a problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I have no idea.
It goes back to the freedom of speech thing again.
Yeah, like I have no idea when people was like, "Oh, he's rich. Who cares what he said?" I have no idea where money made you non-human. I'm sure there are people like that, but I know non-human motherfuckers that's poor.
So hold on, do you say that he was standing against sexualizing children and all that stuff? So that was the point, right?
I'm gonna read this article.
If it is, he is on Epstein's flight log. I will say that. So maybe,
but a lot of people are too.
So maybe a lot of people that know he's on there are like, yeah, fuck him.
No, these are just fans, bro.
Okay.
The message, part of a Stop Hate for Profit. That's what it is. Stop Hate for Profit group arrived as part of September Week of Action campaign. Blah 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 blah. Downey on his social media apparently joined the effort to help the group's mission. It's time to stop hate, bigotry, and disinformation. Freeze Instagram today with me. That's what he wrote.
I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, and it says, the post drew a massive response from the actor's followers. Stars like Orlando Bloom, Josh Brolin, Sacha Baron Cohen, who happily sexualized First Lady Melania Trump on Jimmy Kimmel Live, supported their fellow woke celebrity. We got to get rid of the woke word. So.
Yeah, everybody's woke all of a sudden. So
we got to get rid of that shit. So I'm just going to read off a few things that fans were saying, people were saying, bro, like this. We're in such an ignorant state of being these days, bro. Like, people can't say anything. You can't stand on anything. People just want you to, like, be a celebrity or be whatever. Because even if normal people say shit now, they get ate up too. But Just some samples. I hope you speak out against the recent escalation in pedophilia, trafficking, and other sex crimes against children. The silence from Hollywood is deafening. That comment don't seem harsh, but where did that come from? Who says he's not speaking on that or not going to speak on that? He didn't say nothing against that. He just made a statement. He said, hey.
Right. Give him a chance to then.
Like, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He just said, hey, do this with me.
Right.
Like, he didn't say, oh, this is like.
You should listen to him because, like I said, he was on Epstein's flight log. So what if he does know something and he's trying to tell you something?
Another one just said, what a sacrifice. Another one says, congrats, y'all solved racism. Another one says, how about freezing them for censoring stories about pedophilia and sex trafficking? I don't know anything about that. I don't know what Instagram does. But stop hate for profit. Like, I thought it says that's about all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just don't get it, bro. You literally haven't posted since September 4th.
It's contradictory.
So you literally haven't posted since September 4th. So how's today any difference besides you actually posting? What that got to do with anything? Disinformation. You mean opinions you don't agree with? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's a good point.
But these are things that don't need to be said, though. And he said disinformation. He didn't say shit he don't agree with.
That's true. But they're saying, what do you mean disinformation? Like shit you don't agree with. So you're right. So the commenter is like assuming.
Yeah, that's sarcastic as fuck. Like, do you mean like who said that?
Right. I don't. Like, why would he be canceled for that,
I think people deflect. No, he's just getting ate up.
That's fucked up.
Like, I think people just deflect what they feel. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he didn't say. He said how many words? Where is it? It's time to stop hate, bigotry, and disinformation. Freeze Instagram today with me.
The fuck do you want him to say?
That's all he said.
Nothing. What do you want him to say?
That's all he said.
I don't understand.
You can't stand on any issue if you don't stand. Like, what dude just said is what these people are doing.
Right.
Shit you don't agree with.
That's that cancel culture bullshit that I'm talking about. So, like, everybody's just assholes. Like, they're just using the internet just to be, like, mean. I don't understand it.
Bro, sad to see you support censorship.
Oh my God. It's the opposite of that.
The stopping the hate also includes stop hating the police officers all over this country who represent all races and religions, risk their lives for low pay and get nothing but disrespect.
Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Where do you get that from? He said stop the hate. So that means of all hate. I would imagine.
This is the last one I'm going to read, and this is the last one on the list. It's a lot I didn't read. Hold on, what's this? Okay, anyway. I was going to make a comment about your position in politics, but I see thousands of others already beat me to it and have annihilated you! Exclamation point. And I'm proud to see it! Exclamation point. It means we have more true Americans who don't jump on bandwagons to feel included like celebrities do. You deserve this, said Robert Downey Jr. You thought you were going to start a movement, but instead embarrassed yourself.
Shoo.
What is wrong with people, bro?
I mean, like, I don't see it in the same light that they're seeing it. Like I'd be saying that if they were talking about we should cancel these specific things or whatever, but those are things that you should cancel. Hate, bigotry, like those are obvious things that we should.
Just because he didn't I don't.
But like, okay, so
and he didn't like specify like.
Yeah, I obviously.
Let's start. He didn't like. It's not like he stood up there like
I mean, Robert Downey himself did blackface, and that wasn't out of hate, right? So that wouldn't fall into that category. Also, that he's talking about. He's talking about hate. So like that would. I don't understand.
I don't understand none of this.
Yeah.
And like people are just ready to attack, bro. Like I've been saying, COVID personalities.
Yeah.
COVID personalities, man. Motherfuckers done lost their goddamn mind. I'm gonna save these.
Open the world back up.
I'm gonna save these last few bits. Don't open the world back up because it's the change of personality is already permanent. People are gonna be scratching each other's face off for too much salt on French fries.
That's too negative to think. They gotta adapt.
I mean,
back.
I don't believe that 100%, but
I hope not.
We've seen it happen.
Yes,
we've seen the change already. Some of the shit went back up. Like just from restaurant workers, I know people are way more savage now because people can't handle fucking few months in the house. That's disgusting to me.
I agree.
That's disgusting to me because the whole world had to do something. You're bent out of shape.
Yeah.
You're not the only one.
Right.
You're not. This is not even the only country.
Mm-hmm.
like
yeah, this wasn't just you.
What is entitlement? That's entitlement like a motherfucker. Like, oh, out of a trillion motherfuckers, I can't believe this.
I've been stuck in my house for like months. Me too.
Like, who are you bitching to? Who are you complaining to? Everybody has. Bro, I turned on First Take today on ESPN, and they was in the studio, and I was like, oh, yeah!
All right.
Look at this studio. I did a dance.
Hell yeah.
Because it was dope. Like, it looked different. I ain't seen that in months. But I'm not going crazy. I just worked more, bro. I just did more videos. Find something to do, motherfuckers.
There was people at the football game. They didn't have a lot, but there was people there.
People at the football game. That's
kind of
I thought they was gonna let some people in.
Yeah, like it was the
I seen a couple of Snapchat friends.
The Browns and the Bengals game. Like there was people there. I was like, oh hell yeah! It wasn't like packed, but
just slow roll it.
Yeah,
like bro, I'm already kind of an introvert. Like I'm both. You know what I mean? Like so it's like I can be in the house all day long, but sometimes I need to get out. Other times it's like I can go out. Don't care. Don't matter. Either way, I can do either one.
I'm sometimes I need to because I work from home also. So
every now and again,
man, I gotta go.
Every now and again, it just got to be the right situation.
Right.
I don't do much here because it's just bars. Like I lived like 8 years in the bar life over here, and I'm like, all right, no more of that. Can't do that. Seen enough negative shit to come from it. Too many good friends, just too wasted. I'm like, I can't do that shit. I don't do that. These last 2 tidbits, is it 2? It might be 1.
These last 2 tidbits.
This is 1 tidbit here. This one little tidbit right there. This tidbit, I'm gonna say that for entertainment. Can I live? Can I news? Just one thing.
Nice.
Ooh, goddamn. Last week, Shane talked about the MORE Act. And we both kind of theorized, like, meh. We both kind of manned it a little bit. We had a reason to man it. The MORE Act, if you don't know, is the federal decriminalization of the ganja. Okay? They pushed that shit back. Can you guess why they pushed it back? What is it? What's more priority now, you think? Why can't they deal with this right now? What's more priority? COVID safety and COVID.
I was gonna say, but I thought it was a trick question.
Nope.
So I was trying to think something else.
They said they had to push it back because they want to focus more on the COVID stuff. Blah 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 blah. But that's that. You know what I mean? It's going to be a ring around the rosy thing with this. Already, you know what I mean?
Okay, so then when the COVID stuff goes away, then the discussion will come back up.
Probably not. You know how that goes, bro. Probably.
I don't think it's ever gonna happen like that.
It's too much.
They're gonna keep doing it like little by little, state at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of just like because like what Canada did, from what I read, I don't know if I don't know if it's 100% true, but I heard like they just said, all right, weed is legal in Canada.
Yeah.
And then they ran out of weed, and then you know what I'm saying, and like so there was like apparently there was lines like out the door, and then they ran out, and then all those people like had to like go home, and then they took them forever to get it back. So you're just like, you know what I'm saying, you're going like way too fast. But if you did it little by little and gave yourself time, like I feel like it would be better.
Yeah, people are just fucking. Everything's just papa caca.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be so funny though. Like we were talking about, if there was like fucking NASCARs had like marijuana dispensary logos on it and
don't get your buds and happy ganjas.
That'd be so funny.
Don't get your happy ganjas and happy ganjas.
It really
Bubba's happy ganjas. That might be racist because I'm doing a redneck voice for NASCAR, but whatever, man. Sue me.
We're gonna make a left turn.
Sue me. You ain't gonna get nothing. I ain't got nothing.
Fuck you, Danica Patrick. I'm way dumber than you.
This nigga. Anyway, man, our main topic today is the Mandela Effect. If you don't know what the Mandela, it's the Mandela.
Tell them.
The Mandela Effect. The Mandela Effect started, it's also known as collective false personalities. It's also called alternate realities. Collective false memory, sorry. But it started when the whole thing originated with Nelson Mandela, who did 23 years in jail.
27, my bad.
Yeah. And was, thank you, Shane, and was released apparently. But most people, including myself as a kid, remember him dying in jail.
Yeah, he was released in 1990, and he died in 2007 of respiratory infection.
Yeah, supposedly, all that. But when I first heard this at the start of the Mandela Effect, this is not something that triggered me because what he was in jail for, where he was in jail, anything could have been said.
South Africa.
Yeah, anything could have been said. They could have told us he died in jail, and he didn't. So when it comes to that collective false memory shit, I feel like this is one of those things that fall into it. But some of the classic ones, I'm gonna just give like. Go ahead.
The reason why I knew that was not true is because of Chris Rock's joke about marriage, where he was like, Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in a South African prison of South African heat and torture. After 27 years, spent 6 months with his wife and was like, I can't take this shit no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I knew.
bro.
So I always knew that he got out of jail just because of that joke. Because I'm young, so I heard.
Yeah.
And that's an old Chris Rock joke.
And I think that's one of the ones that just got taken into place. But there are a lot. The whole Sinbad is Kazam shit, which that was a real movie. I don't know what's going on in the universe.
Yeah, they think he's the genie. But apparently he did dress as a genie in like a hip hop thing.
Yeah.
So then people thought that he played a genie in the movie called Shazam.
Yeah.
Which is so crazy.
Bro, but I remember the movie, bro. Like growing up, I actually remember that movie. You know what I'm saying? And like, so we had that. We got the Berenstain Bears. And it was always Stain because when I was young, I used to say
Berenstain Bears.
I used to say Stan and Jan Berenstain instead of Stain. I would leave the I out.
Yeah.
So growing up, it was Stain.
Yeah.
Like there's certain things I remember, bro. Like, so, but what's another popular one? I know you got some.
You want me to go?
What's give me your most popular ones or the most practical ones?
These are all I got all popular ones.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Give me a
Okay.
couple.
How about Mirror Mirror on the Wall?
Magic Mirror.
It's Magic Mirror on the Wall.
And we all remember, and like reading a lot of research and listening to a lot of videos on this, they say, you know how you have a friend, they recite a quote and they get it wrong?
Yes.
I do believe that could be one of those things, one of those collective false memory things. It's where one person quotes it like this and it just goes.
There's a lot of those actually.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like all these quotes are like used in movies and TV too. 'Cause
Pop
they
culture.
quotes.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, but it's crazy. Go ahead. What else you got? What else you got?
Well, another very popular one is Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
It's actually no, I am your father.
Yeah.
But everybody says Luke, I'm your father. Maybe it's to provide context, I guess, or make it personal. I don't know. So then you know what they're talking about. Because if they started going, if you put it in the first show that ever said it, I guess, and you said, no, I'm your father, you probably wouldn't know that was from Star Wars. But if you say Luke, because who else has named Luke, I guess.
And you will remember it, like the way pop culture works, you will remember it from the second person that said it more than you remember it from the origin.
Right.
Like you will remember.
But nobody corrects you on that
it being
either.
quoted in the show way before you remember like the actual where it started at. That's just how that shit goes. Once somebody makes it a joke, it's way more permanent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. What is? Give me one on your list that bothers you, that you know was different. That's different now. It's like they something that actually fucks you. Because I got one that drives me fucking nuts, bro.
Really? None of them. I don't think any of them actually like bother me. If I'm being honest. Yeah, none of them bother me.
Some of you know the factual to be different. Some that you actually remember being different.
Okay, the Monopoly guy. I really did think that he had.
I think that's the
monocle,
the most popular one. Like everybody remembers the monocle.
Yeah, and if you don't know what a monocle is, it's like an eyeglass.
One glass.
Yeah, everybody. So
everybody should know what that is.
Yeah, but maybe you get it confused with the Pringles guy. I can't remember if he has a monocle, but I know the peanut guy does for sure, and he has a top hat and
the
stuff.
planners. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I remember the monocle.
Yeah.
I remember monocle.
So that pissed me off when he didn't have a monocle. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, people noticed that before.
You must be the Monopoly guy.
People noticed these things before, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
People noticed these things before Mandela Effect was even talked about.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the one that pisses me off, bro.
What?
Pikachu.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you say it.
He had black on the tip of his fucking tail.
Yeah.
He had it the whole time.
Well, and then they started making video games and stuff where they do put the black on his tail. But if I guess like
you
if you look at
you can't even Google it now.
Oh, without it or with
you can't even Google it. There's no pictures of Pikachu with the black tail on Google nowhere.
I saw clips of it of the show and he didn't have it on.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because he always had the black tail. He's always had the black at the tip of the tail.
I thought that too. Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I wish I had some of my old Pokemon cards. Because if it's different on my Pokemon cards, then we might be dealing with the alternate reality explanation.
You send your own fact check in. Look, bitch, this is on the Pokemon card.
This is my Pokemon card from 1991.
Whoever said that this isn't true.
What's going on here? Tell me what's going on.
Does he have the black tail in the movie? The Detective Pikachu?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, really?
I think it already took effect by then.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't watch that. You did.
Whatever switches, but like we haven't talked on this, but like there's a lot of people that know my Matrix theory, and I could talk about it to where you're gonna genuinely believe it. We'll get into that later. We'll get into that later, bro. Because like my theory on what this all is wild, and I believe it 100%.
Time travel?
No, hell, not time travel at all.
Alternate realities and stuff coming into one.
Similar. We'll talk about it on a different show. All
right.
Go ahead. What else you got?
All right. I'm just gonna go. It's a beautiful day in. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But it's actually a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Yeah. And then Sex in the City.
I remember it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. That shit.
I guess it just rolls off the tongue easier that way.
I don't know.
You know. And then Sex in the City. It's actually Sex and the City.
See, that one I thought always was Sex and the City.
I always thought it was Sex in the City.
I think
it's a quicker way to say it.
Like, because I remember being younger, and when it came on, I would read it and be like, "That ain't what it is." Like,
is this a porno?
I would read it Sex and the City, and I would think about the way people say it.
Oh,
like I'd already analyzed that before all this.
Oh.
Because like just like hearing people say Sex in the City, once I finally see it come on TV, like, oh, it's Sex and the City. And I always noticed I was saying it wrong because I was listening to other people say it.
That's funny.
People don't pay attention though.
When I was younger, like when I knew, like I didn't know what sex was. Like I didn't know, like I didn't have the, I didn't know how to have sex yet. Like I didn't know what to do. So I'm saying I'm that young, right? But I knew what sex was.
Yeah, that's the way you said it. Though.
But I knew what sex was because of movies. Like I knew that they were having sex in the movie. I just thought they were laying naked together, right? Yeah. But I knew it was a thing adults do. So my mom was watching Sex in the City, and I'm like, ew, why are you watching this? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I actually thought she was watching like I didn't know what porn was, but like a porn type thing where she's just watching people have sex in the city. Yeah. Like, all the time. I'm so
like, Mama, why are you watching this?
Why are you watching
my
this?
Mom ain't watching
What is wrong with you?
I didn't have to deal with that. Like, my mom ain't watching
I was
so
confused. All right. And
black. We black. We don't watch that shit.
What does your mom watch?
Bruh, honestly, we watched a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But like
227? That's a good one.
God, that's racist, bro.
Sorry. When you said we black, we don't watch Sex in the City. What am I supposed to do?
It was a joke, man. Like you know me.
That's how I was my first husband.
You know me. You know what we watch. Like, bro, like our family shows, bro. We watched the fuck out of Xena, Hercules. We watched,
me too.
We watched all the black shit too.
Oh, I love
Of
Hercules.
course, we watched
Xena.
all the black shit because we slowly watched black shit just come off of TV.
That's funny.
Like all the black shows just went away. Like
I watched all that too. The Smart Guy, Family Matters,
Charmed,
Sister.
My mama's show later on, as like my teenage years. Fuck, bro, she watched a lot of shit, man. Like the Law and Orders. She loved Charmed.
My mom loved 24 and Law and Order.
But bro, we watched Buffy. We watched Angel.
Buffy. My mom is a Buffy nut.
We watched all that, bro, because
my mom
loved
how we
Buffy.
I think she owned all of them. God, she was annoying with that.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Buffy is the best show ever.
Goddamn Buffy.
Right.
Let me get one in, bro.
All right.
Beam Me Up, Scotty.
Yeah, Star Trek.
Yeah, it was always Scotty. Beam me up.
That was. I heard it. That line was never said whatsoever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was never. That's what I was getting to. It was never said in any of the Star Trek Next Generation shit.
I thought you said that it was actually.
It was actually Scotty. Beam me up.
Okay.
He said Scotty beam me up several times, but never said beam me up, Scotty. But that seems like a thing that just could be twisted. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people who don't say stuff right.
Yeah.
Like, who don't quote stuff right. Hey, remember that one scene? Say, hey, get your butt up.
Hey, that's not what he said.
Yeah, like, no, I don't remember that scene. You said it wrong.
Hey,
it's wrong.
You're butchering it.
Like, I even notice when I do it, I'm like, oh, I messed that up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'd be like, he's butchering it.
Something like that.
I hate when someone tries to tell me a scene in the movie and they're literally butchering it. And I'm like, no, that's not how it went.
Like, just shut up.
Just shut up. I know the scene.
Hey, listen, when anybody ever quotes Chappelle's show, they got to stop. Before you even get started, let me do it. Before you even get started, let me do it. Just don't even do it. You ain't going to get the voice right. You don't get the inflection right, and you damn sure ain't going to get it right. And I'm going to say this ain't racist, but white people are the worst at reciting movie quotes, except for this nigga.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think all
my white friends, and this is a joke, you know what I mean? All my white friends be reciting Dave Chappelle so wrong, it pisses me off, man. I hate that shit. I'm like, y'all better fucking stop it. Watch the shit 3 times, then go do coast to me. I take it personal. When it's Dave Chappelle, I take it personal. Okay?
I hate when you ask them, like, what's your favorite, like, joke, and the only one that anybody ever tells me is that we're the baby on the corner. Because that's like the only
from stand up.
Yeah, like that's not the only there's
that's
so
not
many.
Even the best. Not even close to the best joke.
I actually don't even like that joke that much. It was funny the first time.
That wasn't even.
It's
a
not
joke.
even. But I know it's not
that
true.
That wasn't even a joke. That was just part of a story.
Yeah, it was just goofy.
It was part of the story.
Yeah, he's like, you know that part with the baby, he was selling drugs and crack. That's so funny, man. And I hate people that do that. Yeah.
If you talking about that stand up and you ain't talking about get a job, grouch. If you don't bring that up, then you didn't really watch it.
Yeah, I honestly, that whole stand-up is going to make it.
But if you can't do at least that, if you can't do the whole Sesame Street joint, I don't want to hear it. Bitch, how many times must I slap you before
Hey, he shouted out your dude, too. Dave Chappelle, just the other day.
Who you shout out?
I'm terrible with... I'm also terrible with names.
Which one? Is that Jim Henson?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my nigga, bro.
Bro, he...
I love everything Jim Henson ever did.
Jim Henson just got an award, and he was like, and after however many years that you motherfuckers finally gave it to him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he got done dirty, boss.
He got did dirty, bro.
Yeah,
they used him, bro.
Yeah, he called it. He went like, dude, that's why I love Dave Chappelle. I shared it. Like, I sent it to you.
He's the most conscious motherfucker ever, bro.
Dude. I wish I could meet him. Someone asked me the other day.
That nigga's been my guide for life, and I you know what I mean. And only one person has ever seen that, and it's my dude, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like. He's the only one to see like the personality similarities, bro, because he called it out.
I definitely do.
And I'm just like, yeah. I know you do, but like we go back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, he's brilliant. People do not understand the greatness. And I get mad at new Dave Chappelle fans.
Yeah.
That's how personal I take it. Like, I don't know the nigga, never met the nigga, but that's my dog.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I hate.
He's the main person I would want to have
fans.
a conversation with.
I hate these new fans.
Yeah.
And they say never meet your heroes, but I would have to take a chance.
I heard he's actually amazing.
I mean, I bet.
That's because he's a great-hearted person. He even went off on someone during a stand-up, like where it was like she made a racist comment based on what he was talking about, and he like told her a whole story and made her think about it.
Yeah.
And then after the show, she went to go apologize to him, and he accepted her apology, gave her a hug, took a picture with her, did all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Yeah.
I love that. He's the GOAT.
He really is.
All right, next Mandela Effect, bro. We had to get the rabble. Y'all know we rabble.
Ricky Ricardo never said, Lucy, you got some explaining to do. He never said that line actually ever.
What did he say? Because
he didn't say anything.
That's my G.
That was never a line. Like, which is crazy because I've heard that. Because I had to watch that actually in school. That's how I found out.
Now that I think about it, because I love Lucy.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually one of my favorites.
He would say things similar to that,
shows.
but there was no actually this catchphrase that everybody thought he had. That was not real, which is fucking
I think
weird.
people took that because I think people made fun of his accent, but she was always getting busted. He always did, Lucy.
Yeah.
What did you do? Like,
exactly.
It would never be the same. He would just catch
that
her.
was his wife, her wife, and her husband in real life.
They're really married.
That's
bro,
crazy.
I love them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know like my Lucy picture, I don't even know where it's at, bro, but like Ricky had a handful of food stamps, and Lucy's like, but he's like talking to her, bro. Like, I love that show.
Me too.
I watch that shit all day, and I want the black and white version too.
Yeah.
Fuck that Technicolor. Give me the black and white joint. I'll watch it all day, getting high as fuck, drinking up some gin and tonics.
I agree.
Fire.
100%.
Lucille Ball is a GOAT.
Yeah, she is.
I don't give a shit.
She started that for women too,
bro.
I mean, she is the GOAT.
Like, she's the GOAT
for sure.
Like, y'all better give her a goddamn.
Hey, speaking of
we're gonna do an honorable mention show, bro.
That's a great idea.
All the people that y'all be fucking forgetting about that changed the game for real.
Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin changed the game
Yeah, for sure. God, I have so much knowledge about him. I love it. He's so fascinating.
Hold
on. I have to say, speaking of, I'm sorry, of I Love Lucy, how fucking hilarious is that scene in Rat Race where Cuban Gooding Jr. gets stuck on the bus full of the Lucy impersonators. Yeah. And fucking,
bro, that movie,
he's like, shut up, you crazy Lucy bitches. And then and he said that he's not really the bus driver and all that stuff, and they like try to beat his ass, and they take the tire and they fucking throw it away, and they're like, what?
Hey, bro, that movie was classic.
I love Rat Race. That movie slept on.
Y'all slept on that.
Yeah, for sure. So many good people in that movie.
100%. What else you got? I only got maybe one more.
I got.
You said all the ones.
I got a few. Okay, Curious George is a monkey in the show, right? But he never has a tail.
That one I'm not sure about.
So a monkey.
Because I remember reading the books. I'm old, nigga. So like, we had the books back in the day.
But they never referred him as an ape. Is the point? They referred him as a monkey in the story, in the show, all that stuff. But monkeys have tails, apes don't. So they have it wrong.
Yeah.
But something like that.
The Berenstain Bears.
Bears.
I'm still on that shit.
The other one is Hello, Clarice.
Yeah.
From Silence of the Lambs.
He never said that.
He says good evening, Clarice, or good morning.
He did in the sequel with Julianne Moore.
He did it in the sequel. Yeah.
Hannibal was one of the greatest series of movies.
Hello,
the Hannibal
Clarice.
TV show was fire. I was sick when they canceled it.
Yeah, I liked. I didn't watch the show. I was watching I watched the movies like Hannibal Rising and all those things where you saw how you came in that, and it was kind of good. I think I'm.
You gotta watch them.
I think I was too young to understand all through
bro.
it. You know what I mean? Because that came out a while ago.
Watch all of them. All right. Watch Red Dragon, both Hannibals, Hannibal Rising. It's another one. It's something else that tie in that he ain't really in.
Other than Silence of the Lambs?
Other than Red Dragon. Red Dragon is not really about him, but it is. He like has a part to play. It's another movie, bro, that he ain't really... He in it, but he ain't in it.
Is it the same actor, too?
But it's part of that same story.
Oh, okay.
It's all Anthony Hopkins, bro.
Yeah, except for... he's not in it. Well, except for Hannibal Rising, because it's a young him.
Yeah,
so it's a different one. Yeah. But there's a part where he ties this dude around a tree and literally like squeezes him to death, like with the rope, you know? Oh, bro, that was crazy.
I watched the movie like 5 times the first night.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I killed that movie. When they fucking made soup out of his sister, I was like, God damn.
It reminded me of South Park. He makes the chili out of his parents.
Bro, that shit was fucked up. That was fucked up. Like, dude, holy fuck. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. He was like, do you like a chili, Scott?
Cartman is a fucking monster.
That's the darkest thing he ever did in the show, for sure.
Facts.
God, I love that part. He was training a pony to bite off Scott's wiener. That was his first thing.
Hey, Carmen.
Bite his wiener, Scott.
Carmen's a bitch, bro.
Yeah, and they traded over. It was all over pubes. He
Yeah.
he bought pubes for $20 from him, and he was like, he thought he went through puberty because now he has pubes. He didn't get you grow them yourself. God damn it. So funny. All right, next one. Life is like a box of chocolates. It's actually life is a box of chocolates, not like a box of chocolates. It is a box of chocolates. Isn't that crazy?
I remember life was like a box of chocolates, bro.
Nope. He says life is a box of chocolates.
Bro, I used to do the Forrest Gump impersonation, bro.
See, I think maybe it's just easier to say life is like a box of chocolates. Maybe it's why.
Bro, I don't believe that. That's a change. That's an alternate. I don't give a fuck, bro. A few of these, the Pikachu.
Life's like a box
the
of chocolates.
Pikachu's an alternate. That's a fucking alternate. I don't know about the rest of this.
I know, because I feel like I remember the lack is like with the accent.
Bro, that was in the
life
trailer.
Is like a box of chocolates.
That was in the trailer.
But I think you have to look it up again. Unless they changed it, like you said.
It changed. It changed.
All right, and we said that one already.
I can change.
I can change. I can change.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm such a silly little bastard.
Fucking Saddam.
I love how they did him like that. It's so funny. I love how they did Mel Gibson too. It's similar. He's like, oh, my nipples, they hurt when I twist them.
Hey, leave Mel alone, bro.
I know. I love Mel Gibson. I mean, he did say a racist.
He's a psycho.
He did say one of the most racist things I've ever heard. He said, do you know what he said?
Oh, maybe.
He told his wife, I hope you get raped by a pack of N-words.
Yeah,
a pack of them. Yeah. Like not a gang of them or a bunch of them.
He's a bad person.
He said a pack of them.
He's a bad person.
But he also called out Hollywood a lot too
crazy,
about how they're satanic pedophilia and all that
Mel
shit. He's crazy. He was an alcoholic though.
He's clinically gone.
He was an alcoholic.
Alcohol make you crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
But that pack thing, I was like, oh shit. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
But okay.
Fuck you, Mel.
Fuck
you son
you,
of
Mel.
a bitch.
All right. How many people do you think were in the JFK's car when he was assassinated?
I heard about this. It was supposed to be 4. People thought it was 4, and it was 6.
That's right. Yeah.
Which
is understandable.
That one I
can't
call, but
well, if you watch the actual footage, like when he gets shot,
I thought
it's a convertible that is set into 3 sections. So there's a driver and a passenger seat. There's a middle, and then there's a back, and they were in the back.
Yeah.
You know. So
yeah, that one. I didn't. I never stamped it in my brain or never paid it.
Me either.
So I don't know.
But then in pop culture, they always show it as 4 people. Like it was just the driver and the passenger, and then him and his wife in the back seat. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, we can also get into the magic bullet and all that stuff too. But
did you see the video where the driver shot him?
Where the driver? No, I didn't.
The driver turned around and shot him.
Oh, what?
Say it went backwards and forwards.
Yeah, and it goes this way.
Yeah,
and
that
stuff
shit was
too.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
The driver turned around and was like, bop.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, facts.
Crazy, bro.
Facts, bro. But is that all you got? I see the look on your face. Tell me why you put the notepad to the side. So, with these Mandela Effects, Shane, I want to know what you think overall. If it's not alternate realities, do you believe the collective false memory theory? And the collective false memory is like just what we said. One person saying something and everybody just hearing that, repeating that, and changing it.
I definitely think that. I think that's the theory that makes the most sense.
What about the stuff that's visual, like the Pikachu tail?
Yeah, and the Monopoly guy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, man,
you know what I'm
saying? It's crazy. Or even the Sinbad thing, or really like all of them. There's another one too. I forgot to mention. And I actually thought
it's a shit ton more.
When
like Kit Kat not having the fucking dash in the middle.
Yeah, and
it's
Jif,
a shit ton of
Jiffy,
and
Jif. But I remember this as a kid too. When I thought Osama bin Laden, I thought Osama bin Laden died when Bush was in office. But then when Barack came in office, then they had the Navy SEALs went in and killed him. And I was like, but when I
remember him having kidney failure, being on dialysis, and hiding out in the cave, and then they went and got in the cave. That's what I remember.
Yeah, and I remember that happening before Barack's time. Like when they said it in Barack's time, I was like, oh, I thought that already. I really do remember that.
Bush
from my
didn't
childhood.
do shit, bro.
I know, but I just remember hearing like what we were talking about. It was like. Maybe like that it was being talked about, but I'm also young.
Yeah.
But I do remember, but that was a thing that people said though. So
yeah,
I don't know. That's a weird one.
Yeah.
Maybe they were getting confused with Saddam. You know, Saddam Hussein because he was hung and did die before Obama came in office. So maybe people got those mixed up.
Could be.
And that's why I don't know. I don't know what year. I don't know how far apart those years.
That's something I don't know. But like I told you a story I remember.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's exactly how I remember it. So, but I don't know, bro. That's just kind of wild too.
It is.
But. You never know.
Or what if he never died? There's theories that Hitler never died either, and then he used a body double and got away. And that's totally believable. Hitler was smart.
When it come to that level, then it's conspiracy. And
it is conspiracy.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You gotta be open-minded.
My theory on everything is that everything we know has just been said to us by somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
There's nothing that we can clarify.
That's true.
Like
people that say they were there.
We choose what to believe.
Right. Like the Bible too.
You know what I mean? Everything.
Literally.
Everything that we know is something somebody said. We don't know shit.
Right.
All of it can be false.
So you think believing is seeing?
Can be false.
So do you only go off of believing or seeing is believing?
It depends on what I'm seeing.
Yeah, that's true.
It depends.
I definitely believe aliens exist, and they say that they don't. So
yeah.
I mean, like I feel like it's.
I'm listening. Keep going.
I feel like it's impossible to think that there is another life out there other than us. They say there's a theory that Area 51 is actually a distraction from where they really do the testing.
Yeah.
So then, since everybody's like, it's at Area 51, but it's not really there. It's somewhere else that's never been exposed, and that makes kind of sense. What if it's like underground? I mean, that'd be easy.
Aliens are real. They're gonna come and hang out. Like I said last episode, bring me some of that weed. You know what I'm saying? Like some weed. Shane want like 7 titties. I think 7 titties, 4 nipples for Shane.
No, I'm okay.
He wants a total recall.
That's a lot.
He wants a total recall pussy. That's what he wants. He wants some of that total recall. 4 vaginas.
Quit it.
7 titties and 4.
Quit it.
That sounds terrible.
Hey, you want to hear another theory about aliens? Like the UFOs, saucers, and all those things? Is that maybe like there's a theory that it's not actually aliens, but it's humans traveling in time. So then they could say, what if it's humans that we've evolved in the future that have come back in time to maybe stop something to help their future or whatever?
There's a movie like that. All things are possible.
Well, there's a movie called 12 Monkeys where they live underground in the future because there's a virus up on the earth, and they go back in time to
shit, bro.
Yeah, and then and the monkeys, the lions, and all those things control the earth because the humans can't go up there. They can't breathe the air, and you have to have like a spacesuit on. So they send Bruce Willis back in time because they know the cure for they know how to prevent the virus. They send him back in time, and he's a criminal, and that's how he can get out of it or something.
Yeah,
it's a good movie. It's been fucking forever since I've seen it.
Yeah, bro, that's classic. It's a classic.
I love time travel movies though. That's just
fire.
Awesome. Yeah,
if you do them right, and even if you don't do them right, I can kind of fuck with it.
Right, like we were saying about Umbrella Academy. I'm like nervous now, like with this 3rd season, because if they keep doing this time shit, I'm gonna get pissed. Bro.
Yeah,
me too. It kind of ruined a lot for me.
It ruined a whole bunch.
Yeah,
I did not like the way
I was so satisfied with how Ben went and said goodbye, and like I thought all that was cool. And I just really wish it went back to normal, and then they could have continued their legacy on as superheroes in the real time, and everything's cool now. You know, and they but you can make villains, you can still do shit. I feel like that time, if you're gonna keep doing this time travel shit, it's just gonna make people. I feel like
it's gonna be a lazy move.
Yeah,
and if they don't fix it, I'm gonna really be pissed.
Right.
If it don't go back to normal, man, I'm gonna be pissed because those last 2 episodes were fucking nerve wracking.
Mm-hmm.
In itself.
Yeah.
Nerve wracking as fuck, bro.
Right.
And then they left us with that. Mm-hmm. They better bring this shit soon.
Maybe they just get together and they were like, all right, we're gonna rename this the Umbrella Academy. Instead of and now Ben's alive, and then we can go about that. Maybe they'll
bro, they hate them. They villains.
Yeah, they look like
heroes.
Yeah,
bro.
they look like villains. Ben looked like, who the fuck are these guys?
We're about to kick your ass.
Except they didn't say fuck because it's fucking TV 14.
Do they got their powers and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Like still, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, can we talk about the boys?
Are they the same people? Yeah, we gonna talk about the boys. Let us get there.
No.
Hey, listen, Shane almost went 1 episode. He almost went the whole episode without jumping the fucking gun.
I'm so sorry.
Almost, man. I was so proud of you.
I got excited.
I was super. I got excited.
It just came to me. I didn't want to forget.
I was so proud of you, bro. Like, look, what does that say?
Listen, I'm always proud of you.
What does that say? I'm always prepared, bro. I got this. Look at the last thing on the page.
Oh.
Give me this goddamn paper. NBS Podcast, Hey with J Sugar Shane. We're going to get into this entertainment thing. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know about the Mandela Effect, YouTube that shit. There's plenty of videos. It's hella interesting, bro. If you like weak-minded, it might fuck you up. So just be careful. You know what I mean? If you like a speed junkie or like on some kind of like mentals, like upper drugs, all the information will fucking bug you out. So
it is super interesting though, because you got to think of how they created is that they had a survey like so many people probably to figure out if it was a Mandela effect or not.
Same thing. Family Feud do. Same thing.
Yeah.
Survey says that shit was Berenstain. Like
Berenstain Bears.
We are gonna get into the boys. Okay, just wait, man. Let's get into the rest of this entertainment. WandaVision from Disney Plus. The trailer just dropped. I didn't watch it because I'm not interested.
It looks like trash. I hate sitcoms, bro.
I'm not interested.
And I'm not either.
It's a sitcom?
Yeah, I think they're making it looks like a parody of their sitcoms with the laughing in the background.
Yeah.
But the commercial, so when I saw the preview of it,
maybe that was just a trailer of one scene.
I mean, even the cover looks like that. It's literally it's her and Vision living together in a house, like like a fucking sitcom. Like I Love Lucy.
There's got to be some stuff to it.
It's gonna be a parody of I Love Lucy. This is what it looked like to me.
There's got to be some action and like other meanings.
Sure,
and alternate something.
Sure, there probably is, but
I'm not gonna watch that. I don't have no interest in neither one of those fucking.
I kind of don't even care to watch the Black Widow movie if I'm being 100% honest.
No,
I'm going to,
hey, but she go hard in that motherfucking Avengers game. Bro.
I saw you playing that.
Let me tell you, hey, she get busy.
Yeah, I like Black Widow as a superhero character.
Get your black heroes right.
I know, but the movie just looks looks. There's
nothing there. And Scarlett Johansson, I love Scarlett Johansson, but she is not a good actress.
She is though. Actually,
she's
I disagree.
Not, though. She's not.
You have to see the right ones.
She's pretty dry, but I like her. I enjoy watching her, but I can say.
Well, she was up. Really she was up for multiple Emmys and Oscars, like for Jojo Rabbit and for that Mary thing.
But she fits the roles. She has a smart.
The role she was playing. So in Jojo Rabbit, she's literally doing a German accent phenomenally. You know what I'm saying? And then she played that role. Like if you watch that movie, you won't say she's a bad actress. I
mean, she's just I think she gets the right roles for her, but she's kind of a bad actress.
I
mean, but I love her though. I will watch her.
I think it's the Disney writing that makes her look corny as Black Widow, but in other movies she shines. Does that make sense?
No, I like her in everything. I'm not saying I don't like her, but
like Robert Pattinson, I thought he was a bad actor.
She don't have that much. And then I guess she don't get the roles, but she don't get the emotion. I never seen her do good emotion.
That you said the movie, I didn't watch it, but that movie
she can kill dialogue all day.
Well, the motion part, there's a movie about it's like a marriage movie. I can't remember what it's called, and it's with the guy who plays Kylo Ren. And it's just about this marriage between them two.
I fucks with that dude.
Yeah, and
I know something.
Yeah, and they have this huge divorce breakup
the trailer
scene.
like 7 times.
Yeah,
I think she might have watched it when I was there.
That movie was up for so many awards. Like I would watch it for the acting, but she was like, I mean, I saw her performances, like the clips and stuff. I mean, it looked really good to me. I'm just not into gushy, sad movies like that.
I'll watch anything.
Yeah, I watch it with a girl if she wanted to, but not by myself.
I'll watch it by myself.
I feel like I could find other awesome things that I'm interested in.
I mean, it all depends.
Yeah, and I don't like crying. If it's gonna make me cry, I don't want to cry.
Why are you crying, bro?
I'm not. But sometimes I love movies. Sometimes, I really put myself into the movies. You know what I'm saying?
I've cried at movies.
Like Train to Busan.
I've cried at movies that end happy more than I have movies that end sad.
That too. Yeah.
Like the victory movies get me.
Yeah, I mean, I tear up with Endgame, honestly. Because I fucking
I didn't.
Like when he says a symbol, you get chills. Like
that was
oh god. I mean, and I Love You 3000 was pretty sad, I guess.
That wasn't as emotional.
But it was
when everybody popped out. When everybody popped out, a little tear was coming.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god,
look at this! It's everybody.
It was so worth it. It was so worth it.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
And then Train to Busan, spoiler, but when the dad dies and the little girl singing that song, I was like, and I have a daughter, so I was like, fuck, man. And the last thing he's thinking of is holding his baby as soon as she came out. That whole fucking scene.
That was dumb sad.
Yeah, dumb sad. So I cried like a fucking baby.
Shane cried like a business snitch.
He gonna cry in the car.
Mandalorian season 2. The only reason to watch Disney Plus is coming soon. I didn't get the date. I had the date, but I lost the date. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only reason to watch Disney Plus. It's coming. I'm excited because
they better keep it good, man.
Was fire.
They better not go all out and fucking.
The trend is to
make it stupid.
The trend is to make things way more extravagant and dumber.
Yeah, they start ruining it as it gets more popular.
Let's get away from the plot line and the story and the great dialogue that made the first season, and just go do some weird shit over here.
Let's make it really PC.
Let's
to
make sure
everybody.
The child does a juggling act. And it's gonna the Mandalorian's gonna die in the first episode. What are you doing, guys? There's a whole new set of heroes here, and it's just a whole different show. Same name.
Yeah. And Yoda's not a he. We don't know what it is yet.
It's a he.
Don't call it a he.
It's gender neutral. Whatever,
you call it it and a they.
You just make the shit good. Stick with worrying about the story and the adventure and the plot.
Yeah, please.
Leave all the agenda-filled shit alone. Let's just make something good. God damn.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this, bro. It's on Netflix. I'm watching it right to this. I have to go pick up my gin and tonics because I'm taking a night off from editing. I'm not doing any more editing. I've been going crazy the past 2 days. I'm tired of it. Tim Holland. I love Tim Holland, bro. That's my dog. Tom Holland. Sorry.
Tom Holland.
Spider-Man. The Devil All the Time.
Is that a show or a movie?
It's a movie.
Okay.
2.5 hours long. It's got my other nigga in it from
I was thinking about watching that.
Fuck, I can't remember anything today, bro. But it's the nigga from, I think he played fucking RoboCop. No, not him. I can't think of what the fuck he's from, bro. Hemlock Grove. That was the first thing he was in. It's a Netflix original with the vampire werewolves and shit, but it's different. It's way more serious. It ain't like no fantasy movie. It's just fucked up.
What's the devil? What's the movie called? The Devil what? I forget.
The Devil all the time.
Okay.
Tom Holland, him, it looks fire. It was number 1 a couple days ago. It's number 6 in the country right now. It's going to be fire. Like some thriller suspense. I didn't even read the title. I didn't watch the trailer because I don't want to see none of it. I just want to turn the movie on. You know what I'm saying?
Robert Pattinson's in it.
Maybe. Oh.
He is. He's on one of the pictures.
Fire.
Okay, so it's Tom Holland, Robert. Oh, Bill Skarsgård is
there.
in this?
You go.
Yeah,
that's my nigga.
It's the Clown, bro.
That's what I'm
It's
saying,
the
bro.
new
Like,
Pennywise. Yeah,
bro. I'm saying like I've been watching Hemlock Grove, his first show.
Oh, okay.
You know when motherfuckers gonna be great.
God, if you would have said Pennywise, I would have known it.
I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, that's him. The new Pennywise.
It makes sense
yeah.
now that you say it. I see
bro.
it.
And that dude, he's amazing at that.
But
That's how you know.
I hated those It movies though.
I liked it for him. You know, I thought he did
was
it really
way
good.
better than the first one.
I agree because you have adults, and I love Bill Hader. I loved his part in that movie.
Yeah.
I didn't like how they killed him though, but what I liked is they joked about it in the movie about like I didn't like the ending. I didn't like the end. They say that a lot because they know that the original It story is it ends with a fucking turtle in space. Well, apparently a turtle in space vomited, and that's what the Earth is.
Yeah.
So then the turtle is what can take out it. You know, so
yeah.
that's a stupid ending too. So like he was making fun of his book. Nobody liked the ending. So now I think the movie was you're not gonna like the ending either.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean on
yeah,
purpose.
Yeah.
So I thought that was funny.
Shout
But
out Stephen King though, man.
you know what else? Bill
His
Skarsgård is
weird
in.
ass fucking.
It's
brain.
weird. He just had a birthday too. I think it was today or yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Weird. King
Excuse
of
me,
horror.
it's 3 episode bursts. Sorry guys.
But you know who else Bill Skarsgård is? He was in Deadpool 2. He was the guy who vomited acid, and he went into the wood chipper. And that one guy went to go save him, and he puked all over him.
He played in that fucking, I think it's a Stephen King. It's a series, bro. Castle Rock, I think.
I haven't watched that.
He was in that. Bro, everything he's in was fire. Everything he's been in has been fire. He's a beast.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And that the smile he does, like he did that like for real, like with his without the makeup on. It's crazy. And there was a scene where Bill Hader asked him about the eye thing, like if it, how they do that special effects with a fake eye, and he goes, "Oh, you mean this?" And he really did it, and it freaked Bill Hader. Yeah. You saw the pictures; it's so funny.
I used to know a lot of kids that could do weird eyeball shit and used to be jealous.
Bro,
I used to be so jealous.
He's just like,
how you do
they
that?
move all over. It's like
Did you ever have a
fucking
friend
chameleon.
that can roll the eyes all the way back and just see whiteness?
Yeah, I could do that. Well, I need my fingers, I think.
I know people that can do it without fingers.
Yeah, that's crazy. That gives me a headache.
My cousin can still do that shit. Like, and have hella eyeballs showing it's just white. You're disgusting.
You're gross.
You're a demon. Demon! but I think that's all I got for that. So, we got the Antebellum review and we got the Boys episode 5 review. Where you want to go first, Shane?
Either one.
Mr. Excited. Let's do the Boys.
Okay.
You're going to have to carry me through this one because, like, I'll remember as you say.
Okay.
So, where we at? Where we at?
I'm the same, though.
We left Stormfront. Had made this big speech at the end of episode 4 about going against VOT. You know what I mean?
And we know she's Liberty, so we know she's a racist piece of shit from back in segregation.
Liberty.
So
that was a fire spin. Bro.
Yeah,
that spin was fire.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And if you ain't watched it, sorry, this is a spoiler alert on this show.
Yeah. And also, when that was a week ago, it's your own fault. Yeah. But
facts.
And
this will be a week after this episode we're talking about. So you got time.
Exactly. So you'll be on the new episode when you watch after you watch this.
Yeah.
So Stormfront called out Starlight, saying that she knows that she exposed Compound V, and she's like, yeah,
Had a little
and
relationship.
then she exposed that she knows she's Liberty.
Her mom,
yeah, right.
Her mom. And Starlight mom is a fucking bitch.
Yeah, for
she's
doing
a terrible
that to her.
person.
And then she apologized, whatever. Yeah. But then she told her she knows she's Liberty, and she goes, "Oh, okay." Like, you know what I mean? So now they both got dirt on each other. Yeah. But dude, Stormfront is powerful.
I don't think she's worried about it.
Yeah.
Because who gonna beat her?
I mean, Homelander. I mean, they were like beating the shit out of each other while they were fucking, and he was lasering her tits like she asked for. Yeah. Like that was crazy. So now you know the laser doesn't hurt.
Mm-hmm. Homelander is exposing Maeve.
What if she's his weakness? What if she can kill Homelander?
I was thinking
she becomes the new villain.
I still think it's his son.
I hope not, because I like Homelander.
Homelander's going to be a villain.
I hope. I'm saying,
hold on. Let's take it step by step because I got theories on some episode.
Okay.
We also got Maeve. She's being exposed. We find out that Homelander knows about her lesbian relationship, knows about the girl.
Yeah, they keep fucking with her in that movie.
Yeah, he got her in the movie being super cliche, super agenda, and
super.
She's fucking hated it.
They want the girlfriend to dress more like manly. They want her to dress more manly for the public because they said too feminine women, it just doesn't please the public.
It's all about the ratings.
Yeah, that's super disrespectful.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's so fucked up.
She's going through that, and so Homelander has an enemy in her.
I love the guys pitching it.
Where's Mother's Milk? Mother's Milk and Billy and what the fuck is it, Wally? Is that his name? The kid, the normal kid, just the regular dude. Starlight's
Huey.
boyfriend, Huey.
Yeah.
Well, I think Wally.
Wally.
Billy the Butcher, he's getting hunted by Black Noir, which is exciting to me because I don't know what Black Noir can do.
Well, he's indestructible, obviously.
I like this nigga, bro.
Yeah, me too. He's a bad motherfucker.
He's my favorite out of all of them. He ain't even did shit.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker.
I saw him like, that's the guy.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me. I'm him.
Well, when he went to go kill that terrorist, the terrorist power was a bomb, which is hilarious, and it didn't do shit to him. So I was like, oh, so he's fucking indestructible right there.
Yeah, so because he got in the house, they hid out in the house, and it's like Aunt's house, who was like a dealer. She had a fucking Corvette. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
She had this little room in the basement. They rigged up bombs upstairs. You know what I mean? Like set booby traps for him. Hear explosions. This nigga's untouched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there was all those like spikes in him, and he didn't even care.
Unfazed.
Still beat the fuck out of him.
They come upstairs. They see unfazed. They keep shooting him. Then fucking he make Mother's Milk and Huey go away. They come back in these cheesy ass slow motion entrances. Huey missed every bullet. Did you notice that shit?
Yeah.
He didn't hit nothing. Wouldn't matter. He started whooping some ass.
You know, in the comic book, Huey's actually really good at all that stuff. So I wish they would have done that. He's like trained.
Maybe they got him progressing to that.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like, cause look who you're around.
All right. I didn't read the comic book, so I can't be that mad. But I wish they would.
Either.
So.
I might have to though.
Right.
But maybe progresses because he's around two badass motherfuckers.
3 bad motherfuckers.
Like,
yeah, Frenchie too.
Yeah. I forgot about Frenchie.
Yeah.
Speaking of Frenchie,
and the
his little love interest is going
name?
crazy. She going crazy. She won. I don't know what her mission is.
She's just a hitman. She's just getting paid to go kill certain people.
Yeah.
So you walked in and watched her, dude. When she ripped that dude's face off, I was like, oh hell yeah,
God, bro.
Man, that's probably the goriest thing that's happened in that show, bro.
That's what it is about the boys.
Yeah, they don't care.
For real, the acting is not super great. There's not a.
I think it's pretty good.
I like it, but it's not like. You know what I mean? It's just dialogue for real.
It's like sarcastic acting.
It's dry.
Seth Rogen humor.
Yeah, it's dry, but so it's not like something super like acty, and none of the characters are likable for real. Besides that small group.
Yeah,
I like them niggas.
And Starlight,
Huey. I don't like Starlight.
You don't like Starlight? I like her.
I like her intentions, but when she put on that uniform, she disgusts me.
I think she's cute as fuck.
I hate that fucking uniform, bro.
Yeah, but she don't like it either.
Yeah, I know. It just makes me mad. But it pisses me off still. Like, I don't care if you don't like it. You're wearing it. Get out my face.
I still like her, though. I like her character.
But, so, whatever. I'm going to call her Sookie because for some reason, Sookie from...
We said it last time, but it came to
my mind. I'm not trying to be racist. I was just thinking about Sookie from a movie. And so I'm going to call her Sookie.
That's in Too Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Like, yeah. And I like the name. I love that name.
Yeah, me too.
But she's... going crazy, but Frenchie finally kind of got to her by saying "fuck you," you know what I mean? Because he caught her in the middle of
so she might give it up,
and she was like, you know what I mean? "Fuck you, fuck this," and she's all like, "Fuck." Like, this is really lovely. Realizing, like, that's the only motherfucker that really care about her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he wants to learn how to talk like her, so,
he's like, well, I can't talk because you won't teach me.
Yeah, he asked her brother if he would teach him, and he said no.
He was pissed off, bro.
Yeah.
What else we got going on? A-Train has to retire. I'm glad. I hate that dude.
Me too.
He's a terrible person.
I love how he tried to change his lines up, and he goes, "Yeah, we're gonna stick with the regular script." Yeah. And he was like so salty about it.
Bro, he literally rewrote everything.
Yeah, because he wanted to go out like a champ. Like, do we know he's coming back? Maybe not.
I gave him props. It was like, you lasted this time this much longer than the last speech. I'm like, that's pretty good. Because I watch all this DC shit and Flash. I'm like, that is pretty good for a speedster. Like, I know some shit. Like a Speed Force. Like, usually, like, what the fuck? I don't know nothing. But like, literally, I took it like, yeah, that's damn good. That's a long time. Like, what else we got going on?
You know what's crazy about him though is that when he told a girl that he wasn't gonna say the line, and then I think that's just how Hollywood politics, all that shit works. Where they're like, yeah, well you're not, then we'll just tell everybody that the reason you're off is because you were shooting up too much, compound V or heroin was what it would be, and then
hella setup move.
Yeah, and then you don't have any money, and then everybody hates you, or you could just listen to what the fuck we say and you get paid out and be our little bitch. You know what I mean?
Pretty much shut the fuck up and be happy with what you
It's kind of like
you only got one option on this. You got two options, but only one.
Right.
You only got one.
It's kind of like Pablo Escobar's theory, silver or lead. Yeah. Like, which one? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
Bro, I love that.
You want to get paid to do what I say? I'm going to shoot you for not.
That's so goddamn
You either die or get paid and be uncomfortable with it. I don't know what to say. This or this.
Yeah, that's so gangster. Which one? You better weigh out these pros and cons, bro.
They got the gun and dollars. Like, it's not that hard when push comes to shove, nigga. You know what I mean? Die for your pride. So. I don't know how long would I do this. I'm like, man, fuck you. Just down spot, like, fucking be a martyr. What else we got going on?
Can we talk about how weird that sex scene was, though? I mean, they were just
bro.
beating
I
the
called
shit out of
that.
each other.
I asked my woman.
Yeah,
I had called that last episode.
Yeah.
I called that in episode 4. Like they gonna
Right.
fuck. That's
Yeah.
all that can happen. All that.
And I think she's just trying to
That was
get
the
it.
most obvious built sexual tension.
She's trying to make a power couple. You know, and
Yeah.
but she could possibly kill him and become the real villain.
Bro,
I hope not,
like
though, because
her. I like her and don't like her. At the same
yeah,
time.
I like Homelander more as a villain than I like her, but maybe because I watched the whole season of him being an asshole.
Yeah.
You know.
That scene where Homelander eviscerated everybody, bro, that got me.
Oh yeah,
It
I
took
was
a few
at
seconds.
first,
Like, all right,
yeah,
it's not real. But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
that's exactly what happened to me. I was like, oh no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he probably didn't. He
really,
didn't.
yeah. I was like, oh, ain't no way. That's a lot of death. No,
Bro,
no.
I thought it was funny that you're literally protesting. You have the balls to protest this superhero that has no weakness, and then he shows up. Everybody, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm
He
saying?
was like, Homelander must go.
Oh no! Oh shit! I didn't think he heard us. I didn't know he was coming.
Homelander, shut up.
Hey, shut up!
Shut up.
He
nigga.
might kill you.
Look,
And then they still did it, and like, man, but that's foreshadowing, bro. He's gonna do that. He's gonna fuck shit up.
Bro,
and
he's gonna be a
he's
villain.
gonna destroy the
He's
fucking
gonna
world.
be a hell of a
He's gonna
villain.
eventually, when he loses all those points that he keeps trying to build up, he's gonna be like, you know what? Fuck everybody.
This is
And
my
he's gonna
this
go
is my
all
other theory
crazy.
too, man. Everybody's gonna fight him.
Yeah,
Everybody's like,
I agree.
Maeve has a reason to hate him.
Yeah.
Fishman's trying to get back into it. You know, Homelander gonna deny him.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna hate him. You know what I mean? Because he going through all this shit with this church.
Black Noir probably
the church of collection. Whoever they are, the church people that the Fishman is with.
Yeah, I can't remember.
They got something else going on. They are way more lethal than
Yeah,
we know.
and they're really
they're like a
they're really
league-
weird.
They're like a league of like badass somebodies.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're
And brainwashing.
They might be
tactics.
Vought's enemies or like another secret part of Vought. But I think they're going against Vought.
I think they're a secret part of it because it seems like they're brainwashing deep into
Yeah,
being
but
some certain
I don't
way.
think they brainwashing them for that benefit.
Yeah.
I think they're brainwashing him. They know he's going to get rejected. They know Homelander don't want him. If you work with Vought, you know Homelander ain't having
Yeah.
it. You know that. So I think they're pushing him through all these steps to give him the confidence to fucking just be an enemy. He's going to be an enemy, bro.
Right.
I think it could be either way, but I kind of think they're a secret organization to bring down Vought.
Mm-hmm.
They know they need supers.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they're going up against.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and eventually Deep will work with them.
That
yeah.
doctor lady definitely got some kind of abilities. And that the black dude that brought him there, we know he's a super already.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to. I think they're like a secret. They're going
Right.
like a secret cell going against Vought.
Right. Well, we forgot to say also what they were protesting too is that he went to go kill a terrorist with his laser vision and killed a kid.
Killed a couple
and,
people, yeah.
and the terrorist.
Fuck some shit up.
Yeah. So like, which I like that they did that because that's like
and
modern.
and
That's
it's
like
also pretty much known that Compound V is a thing, so they protesting that.
right.
With that.
Yeah, it's a
and
danger.
Just bring down Vought.
Yeah.
Period. Everything that represents.
Right, and I love it because that is realistic. You know, if that happens, you know, people protest and like all like I mean that like so I like that they kind of threw that in there. I thought that was kind of cool. And then
What else?
well okay,
Oh,
and then
hold on. Let's recap. Billy the Butcher.
well I was gonna say that
They made a deal with Black Noir.
yeah he has
We
dirt.
told y'all
He
that
has
was-
dirt on
yeah.
that Homelander raped his wife and
Yeah.
has a kid, and then they've been hiding
And the
that.
kid is supposed to be a secret. The whole situation is supposed to be
Right.
a secret. Even Becca is a
Right.
secret.
That's crazy.
Which
that
is the
Vought-
baby mama, which is Billy the Butcher's girl, but Homelander's baby mama.
What's that? What's the leader of Vought? He's always gonna be Gus to me from Breaking Bad. What's his name in?
I don't know his name.
Why is
'Cause
he always playing bad guys?
He's always sneaky like the Inspector Gadget villain.
Yeah, like even in he's a bad guy in Mandalorian. Remember he showed up like
That's my nigga though. He's a legend.
Oh man,
He's a great. He's a
the
goat.
greatest is Gus. Like
Yeah,
that's his greatest role.
But he's been a goat since way before that though.
I'm sure that I knew him.
He's old school with it.
I didn't know him until Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
But after that show, I was like, God, I wish they would make a show just based on Gus. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like that would be amazing. Like I would love that.
Facts.
You know?
Facts.
I don't know why they didn't do that. Fuck Better Call Saul. You should have just did Gus.
Hey, Better Call Saul was fire.
I know, but Gus would have been better.
Yeah, Better Call Saul was dope though. It was dope.
I hated the first season.
It was dope.
Yeah, I should have watched.
It was just
I
all
should have
built
kept
up,
going.
but it was
then.
dope. It was dope. So we got Black Noir, Billy the Butcher. They made a deal. They that absolved them in this episode. Maeve's going through her thing. She vowed to fucking get payback to her girl to get rid of all this bullshit.
And she said they're gonna go after Homelander. They're gonna take him down.
A-Train's still on his departure. I don't know who he's bitter at, but he's gonna be bitter at somebody.
He's gonna be better at Homelander for kicking him out.
Yeah, Homelander's like really like.
So like what you're
and he's
saying.
condescending as fuck to him. Too.
Yeah. He's like, sorry, man.
So he's pushing everybody against him. We're gonna
Right.
have.
It's foreshadowing.
We're gonna have a
You're
war.
right.
Somebody's gonna die. A lot more people are gonna die. Main character's gonna die before the season.
And it's gonna be cool to see Huey and A-Train have to, you know, I bet like watch they're gonna have to squash the beef to go against the same enemy, which
This
will
is gonna be fire.
which will be Homelander.
This is gonna be dope.
So, you know, like, and same with the Deep is gonna have to squash his beef with Starlight to go against Homelander.
Yep.
Like I feel like all
There's
all
more
those
Starlight's
things.
gonna have to squash her beef.
Yeah, exactly.
Cause
You're right,
she's
because
still
he
mad.
already did apologize.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah.
And you're totally right. And maybe it's to fight both of them, Homelander and Stormfront.
Wait.
What?
What did Maeve do? Remember?
She was
Deep and Maeve met, and he went to hug her. And she was like, yeah, and then he was like, she offered her help with something. What was that? Remember that conversation?
She offered her help. Huh? Wait, what?
They met. Maeve and Deep were somewhere in public, and they were talking.
Mm-hmm.
And Deep walked up to Maeve. They met each other, and Deep went to hug her, and she was like, yeah. She pushed him off because he sexually harassed everybody that came into the 7.
Right.
But then she offered her help. She offered to help him with something.
I can't remember.
I can't remember that part, but I remember that was like a key little part. It was the last time you saw both of them.
I remember them seeing. I don't remember what she said.
Yeah, I can't remember what she said either. But this is going to be. I feel like this is going to be a great finale.
For sure.
Like I don't know if they're going to do 8 or 10 episodes. But we know it's going to be one. That's on Amazon Prime. Deal.
Yeah. It's gonna be a cliffhanger because of the popularity. People fucking love this show.
Love this show
for
bro.
real.
But yeah, bro, y'all need to catch up. Keep up with the catch up. If you ain't caught up, you just got spoiled a little bit. But they ain't our fault. And we kind of did it to where you can't keep track. So
if it was on Netflix, honestly, everybody would have seen it already.
Yeah,
for sure. It's just the platform.
Prime got sleepers.
Yeah,
Prime got a lot of sleepers people don't know about.
Yeah.
But Antebellum. Going over to the Antebellum review. It was a big deal coming out, especially in these times when ain't much movies coming out. Produced by the same people that helped Jordan Peele produce Get Out. That team is dope.
Well, no, Jordan Peele produced it, but it was but someone else wrote
his name
it
ain't
and
on the
directed
credits
it.
at all.
It's not.
I thought it was Jordan Peele, but his name is not on the credits.
Oh, okay. That's my fault.
It's
then.
the people that helped him produce it.
Then you know what? That explains a lot
Yeah.
because I was missing that taste from him. So I'm glad you said that because I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's just that team, and it's Gerard something, and I forgot the other guy's name. Mm-hmm. But
did you like it before we get into if you know?
I liked everything but the ending.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
everything.
Yeah,
it's still like a 3 puff.
Yeah,
it's like a 3.5 puff.
I think that's fair. I didn't like the ending either. I liked the twist, but I just didn't.
The twist saved it.
Yeah, the twist was the twist definitely saved it. You're 100% right because I was like falling out. Like I was like,
what is this, bro?
Yeah, I was not liking it. It did because I had my own
But once they twisted everything before it made sense, the tempo of it.
Oh my god, I love it.
Why the slaves were because I've seen a lot of slave movies, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to grow up and watch that shit with my grandma and my mom, and I get to the point where I don't want to watch slave movies. But it wasn't like the other slave movies. There was no panic. It was different. I'm like,
they spoke better English.
Like, why is this so weird and calm and modern a little bit?
And they spoke better English. The opening scene, like
everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it wasn't
they read books kind of thing.
It wasn't even better English. It was like
well, that one girl, how are we going to get out of here? They didn't talk like that.
It wasn't even that. Like even back then, the white people didn't talk like that.
That's
even
true.
Back then,
exactly.
It was super southern.
That's
drawl.
the point I'm making.
There was no southern
everybody.
draws, and then they were like cheesy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was like kind of like just sounded more.
And
the English sounded more modern.
Right. No. 100. And I noticed the opening scene. You know, where the lasso goes over the girl's neck when she's running. She had the piercing in her nose, and I was like, slaves didn't have that piercing. I was like, maybe they did, and I'm wrong.
That piercing didn't exist. Period.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but I was like, maybe I'm wrong because I didn't know what the plot was yet. You know, and then I noticed like when the one slave guy called him a cracker, and he's like cracker ass cracker. I was like, that wasn't a racial slur to white people yet, right? Like I think that you can correct me if I'm wrong. I thought that originated during segregation, like in the 60s.
Yeah.
You know,
that came from like that's 50, 60.
You know what I'm saying? Because how would that make sense? All the slaves got together, like, all right, from now on, we're gonna call white people crackers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be there's no way that makes sense. So I was like, that doesn't make sense. So I thought they were just stupid with history and getting shit wrong. And I noticed the slavers are riding on their horses with Confederate soldier uniforms. I was like, why? Like that doesn't make sense either.
The other thing that threw me off was the constant shooting and exploding in the background.
Huh? I don't know if I noticed that. No.
Like even the opening movie, like when he was on the horse, all that.
That makes sense.
You heard explosion shooting, but it was a reenactment place.
Yeah, right. And I didn't notice that. Damn, there you go. I also noticed that when they told the guy, he said something about his wife, and he got mad, and then he said to go clean out the incinerator, the shed where they like apparently burned people, and he found a gold cross necklace. I was like, what? That doesn't make like I was actually getting mad about it. You know what I mean? Like because none of that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then and the ending didn't like really bring any hope to anything. It didn't have a good message. It didn't even show her fully escape. It was the cops pull up. You know, when she was
But still though, she's riding on the axe all bloody. Like, how did that go after that?
Right. What about the people that are doing the reenactment war? Are they a part of it too?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like it didn't get deep enough.
Yeah.
Like an escape should have been slower, sneakier, through phases of the thing. Mm-hmm. Her vengeance should have been way more worse. You know what I'm saying? Like it should have been different.
I have to say too, I didn't like the message that I got from it. Like,
yeah, I feel like it wasn't none. Though.
I thought it was a really negative message. Like, okay, so you watch Get Out, right?
Yeah.
When I finished Get Out, I didn't think I didn't feel like I wasn't offended by the movie at all. I didn't think there was a message that was negative towards white people. It's just that fucking family's crazy, right? And they're white and they're racist, obviously. In this movie,
well, it was bigger than that though.
It was bigger than that. It was bigger than that because they had people coming in and buying stuff, right? So it's like the elites or whatever. Yeah. But it's those separated people you can see. Yeah. So in this movie,
and it's just something else to add to the elites,
right? Exactly. They're all rich people. They're all like millionaires, billionaires.
We know they out there doing creepy shit.
Exactly. So it's like no shit. So, but in this movie, it's not that. And when one of the slavers die, when she kills one of them, he goes, "We're nowhere and we're everywhere." Yeah. Basically saying,
I know what that meant.
Well,
it was another elite statement.
Well, I mean, those aren't rich people. It didn't look like to me anyway. Maybe they were.
They had to be though.
Maybe they were, or maybe they were just sick people.
We just saw the henchmen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No context, more context. Like you said, they should have been more detailed to it. So
like it was too much to figure out. Like I can take from it like that was definitely another elite situation. They definitely had to have money to operate this place. They definitely had to have ties to get away with it because nobody just gets away with that. They had to have money and reach to even.
Well, they were burning them away,
and they were even
secluded.
Get that close to her like that.
Yeah,
and you feel me? And they had to be elite and up to even give a fuck enough to do that shit.
Right.
To her. And remember, she was like, my boss, I knew I should have left you alone. My boss had to have you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you could just tell. Like, you could tell by her demeanor. Like,
right.
And the way she was talking. Like, you could just tell there was more of an elite.
Well, if that's the case, then that makes more sense. It sounded to me like, basically, like to all black people, be afraid of which white person that you come around because they could be a crazy fucking racist that will kill you. And I just don't like that message though.
That's a plausible idea.
I don't agree with that, man.
I'm not saying there should be a message, but I'm saying that's a plausible idea. Like all white people, but
yeah, but the regular white person does not just fantasize. I wish I could go back to slavery. God, the good old days. Nobody does that.
I think you made it too small. I think the message was, okay, in her modern life, what she was on, what she was talking about, that fight she was fighting.
Yeah.
I think that'll make you a target. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was just more of like, hey, if you're going to move like this, you need to be careful. There's a lot of motherfuckers that don't want to hear that shit. And we're seeing that now. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing a lot of that now.
It's like it was a punishment?
Not even that. I just think it was like, hey, this is the fight, this is the struggle, but there's a lot of motherfuckers on the other side of the struggle. Just like we was talking about the whole music thing and establishing rap and making it an institution of same difference.
Yeah.
It was the same difference. As much as you want to make change and bring light to a racial subject, there's motherfuckers, especially when you're on that level, on the Martin Luther King and beyond level, you see what happens to the Martins and the Malcolms. You know what I'm saying? I think it was one of those type stories. I just think they didn't play it right.
So what do you get? So what's the overall message that you take away from it then?
That's me figuring it out.
Like, but
the way this movie was done though, they didn't deliver that message per se, but
right.
That's what I could pull from, because the only reason she was made a target is because her activism.
What about, and they didn't explain to the other people either. Yeah. So we don't know why the other ones.
That was already happening.
Right.
They was already doing that. But like you said, we don't know who the targets. But you can take what she was doing, and you can take from when the white chick was like the redhead, the one that started all of it. Mm-hmm. That, you know what I mean? My boss warned you because you were special. She was only special because she was causing the movement to a bunch of motherfuckers who still want to do modern day slavery. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, she's having a movement of freedom and equality, and it's a group of motherfuckers that's like, nah, we prefer it like this. So he got on this shit, and he wanted that particular black person because he's speaking against everything that he's not on.
Sounds like, well, yeah. I mean, I guess I get that. I just didn't see any. But not every message has to be positive, though, and I understand that too.
Yeah. You know, it don't, because if things are going to be real, the message is never going to always be positive.
Right.
For things to be real, you have to see the dark. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a lot in the darkness that ain't talked about because people think it is too heavy. You know what I mean? It's like on this show, I won't talk about it. But like,
I agree.
Like even on like, but Kung Fu Hustle, we might get into it every now and again. But gotta have a place without that shit. Mm-hmm. You gotta have a place without that shit.
It's refreshing.
And
I like it too.
And these days too, like,
there's enough of it.
I hate to speak on any serious subject because if I say it, it's gonna be looked at as what everybody else already said. Mm-hmm. If there's ever a time in life where people could look at individual thought, listen to it, and try to understand it instead of being against it. Mm-hmm. Like, we could say something to support black people on this show, and if 1,000 people hear the show, I guarantee you 200 of them would not listen to the show no more and miss the whole point.
Yeah,
no matter what our point is.
That goes back to cancel culture again too.
No matter what our point.
I don't agree.
That's not even cancel culture.
It's not, but
that's just ignorant motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're right. Because they're not saying you should shut down this show. Yeah. So you're right. You're right.
Well, I can't believe you're talking about this. I would never support a racist. I'm a racist.
I actually support more. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's like
100%.
Like you get called a racist these days for speaking on equalities.
Yeah.
A lot of people call it, you support that, you're a racist. Like, I didn't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're Robert Downey Jr. said, like, and all those people saying all that shit, taking it way out of context.
For sure.
But even if he did say the other things, like, you're not going to speak on racism. If he did speak on racism, so y'all be mad at him for that too.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no winning nowadays.
Yeah,
not with the people on social media.
People are just fucking ignorant.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't just stop reading the comments on social media.
That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, Facebook is not, man, listen.
It's corrupt. Like, it is.
I get my fake pins. I'll do my FBS studio shit, or I watch what y'all post. But bro, I barely scroll my feed. Only because it's sad to see, like, most people on my feed I know. Half the motherfuckers stupid.
Yeah.
That's me judging, but whatever.
Can't you all tell that it's programming you? Like, it's a simple program that makes you, like, where you don't go do things on your own physically.
It's making your own. Just making your decisions for you, bro.
Yeah, you're just sitting there and you're like, I'll just look at my phone for 2 hours instead of actually doing something.
If you can't listen to somebody's perspective without getting mad, I have blocked people off my Facebook for saying shit, but it has to be a degree. Yeah. Like, if you're just spewing hate, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, me either.
Like, why would I not block you? You should block somebody for this different point of view. It's not what I'm doing. No. This person is not trying to even have a conversation.
Right. I won't entertain that either.
They're spreading the same message of bullshit that everybody else. It's a meme or just some negative shit. Like, I'm going to block you. Yeah. Why do I want that in my life?
And I hate that, too. Like, there's a lot of people that have a cognitive dissonance for, like, just all kinds of stupid things. And like, if you spit and you could say whatever you want so respectfully and just like simply just say exactly like an actual fact that you can look up yourself, no matter what it is. And then they'll just be like, you're dumb, whatever. They're like, and then like, they'll just insult you. And I just don't like that either. Like, that's not a conversation. Like, nobody is ever going to grow if we can't have conversations. If you just dismiss everybody because you guys have a disagreement.
I'll never deal with that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I won't call you dumb because it's different.
I'll only dismiss a person who's made their mind up or is taking a side without knowing shit. Right. If you're just repeating the same shit over and over again and it's the same shit that everybody else repeating when you don't know shit, I'm not even going to try to have a conversation with you.
But it sounds like brainwashed to me is when something's repeated over and over and over and over again to the point where people just start believing stuff.
People just believe it sound good to them.
Yeah. And I think that comes
from... It all depends on your position in life.
Well, I think it's from since we were young. Like we've all... Like they say they call TV programs is a program for your brain. It's a program. So when you grow up, you're watching TV, you're listening to the radio, you're listening to the music, you're you know what I mean? All those things are programming, you know, how you should feel, you know? Yeah. And then for people who, you know, maybe... I don't know. Let's say like you don't have cable or whatever. You don't watch the news at all. Then you're gonna go off of the movies that you see or the music that you listen to, and then you're gonna believe that to be fact because that's all you're listening to.
See, like I got something to say about that, and then we're gonna wrap it up because we are wrapping it up. On the movie, what'd you give it out of 5 puffs? Let's get back to that.
I think 3's fair.
3's fair.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it. I'm a 3.5. Yeah. But I'm gonna say what you just said. I've had a lot of movies and TV in my life. I think everything is about how you raised. It's about what you taught you raised because I've never been influenced by shit. You know me, bro. Like, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. You can't move me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what you throw at me. Like, I don't give a fuck if my favorite person did it. I do what I want to do.
Some people are weak-minded.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. And I think that comes from what you were taught as how you came up. Right. If like my mom was always like, don't be a follower. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Pay attention. My mom was in the Army. And we grew up in the streets. Respect. And she was a single mother. Respect. You know what I mean? She went through a lot of life and she just passed it on. Like, we knew that there was possibility of a grown man trying to rape us early. And we knew how to defend ourselves early. You know what I'm saying? Mom didn't hold shit back, bro. Like, she didn't hold shit back. And I just learned from that. You know me, bro. I watch a ton of shit. Mm-hmm. Even now, if I'm not watching it because I don't have time to really watch something in one sitting, but that's the time me and my woman have. And then every night we watch a couple episodes or a movie. Right. That's really the only time we go. Other than that, I'm working, grinding, trying to get to this first 1,000 subs and shit. Right. But even with all that, but it's always something playing in the background. I overdose on entertainment. Nothing has ever made my mind.
And I feel like
there's some shit that's resounded with me, but I have never like chosen the path off of what a movie said or what a movie did. Right. But it's some shit I'm like, damn, that's interesting. Let me look into that. But and that's what like. If you don't have like sense of self, bro, like we're fucked. Mm-hmm. And the internet is literally killing sense of self. I'm worried about the kids after us though.
Yeah.
I worry about the teenagers now.
Yeah, the ones that are. Yeah, I agree.
Like, because they're not even going to have any self-identity. The internet is going to raise these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's true.
Like, I know people with their kids 6, 7 with a phone. My youngest kids, my capable kids are 8 and 10. My oldest daughter is handicapped. You know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't have the cognitive skills for that shit. But if she did at the age of fucking 11, she wouldn't have a phone.
Mm-hmm.
My son doesn't have a phone.
I agree.
My youngest daughter, 8 years old, does not have a phone. Right. And they won't have a phone.
Or you can here's a flip phone.
Like, for real, like, why do they need a phone?
They don't.
What is out there that my kids need to be killing themselves with?
Nothing.
I'd rather play video games all day. Because guess what? That's what I did as a kid.
Right.
I ain't going to let them do that either.
And play outside.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if my cousin came over, we probably would be in the house all day trying to finish a Nintendo game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But once that was over, we outside. Or my mom would kick us outside. But that's all we did. Video games and outside. Yeah. But I'd rather have them do that than fucking be on any social media. Mm-hmm. TikTok, Facebook, anything.
I 100% agree. You know what's crazy, though, too, is...
We got to wrap it up soon, too, man.
Is that technology constantly is evolving way too quick for us, and humans haven't evolved in however long. You know what I'm saying?
Technology is not for that.
But even our brain...
Technology is the tameless, bro.
Right. But we just stay the same. And I feel like it's because of technology that we don't ever... really evolve into anything else. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. If you look at the people that lived back in the day before the internet was ever exist, I mean, there was like the men were a lot tougher. Like, I mean, like the women were tougher. Like, I mean, everything was different. Like, everybody was a harder worker.
The struggles were harder, bro.
Yeah, it's true. But everybody, and
people were less capable because life was harder.
Right.
Everything was further.
Now everybody's sensitive and a bunch of pussies. Everybody get a trophy.
Further out of
reach. Know? Yeah.
A lot of things were more funny. Black comedians, white comedians, all comedians were way harsher back in the day. The jokes were fucking hard as fuck. Nobody got mad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, the crowds were mixed and everybody laughed at everybody's jokes about everybody.
Right.
Things have changed so much.
It's turning in the movie Idiocracy.
Now only some people can get away with it. You know what I mean?
Like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Because he can't get away with it, but he's like, I don't care.
He never gave a fuck. You can't face him.
Right. I love how Rotten Tomatoes gave him like a 2%, and then they released it to the public to be rated, and he got like a 99% from the audience, like from the Sticks and Stones special.
Yeah, fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
Fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
And they gave it 90% to Cuties. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
They been pissed me off, bro.
Yeah, me too.
They been pissed me off. But yeah, man, I ain't really got nothing else. Shane, you got something else? You got a quote?
No.
Okay, no quote this week. I will say it was dope today. I aired one of my videos, my gaming video. Mm-hmm. And I looked at the live chat because it was like a live premiere. Mm-hmm. And my kids was watching. They was talking to me in the chat. Like, we miss you. That was the dopest thing that happened all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought the dopest thing was going to be finding out my Joker chair was on the way. But then that happened. I was like, I've been on cloud nine ever since. They just left 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? He's like, can't wait to see you. I was like, yeah, I can't wait to see
hey,
my babies. But yeah, man, we ain't got nothing else, bro. I don't have a thought of the day because it would be redundant.
That was a long thought of the day we just did anyway. So.
Yeah. Just take that as a whole thought of the day.
Everybody love everybody.
And it's pretty much redundant. Everybody love everybody. NBS Podcast, Hateful J, Sugar Shane. We are out until next week. Like, sub, share, show some love. Thank you for the love you already showing. And until next week, man, everybody be good. Don't be on no bullshit. God damn, man. Y'all always... I'm tired of this. Shit.
Got you out of my head, yeah. They fake as hell. But I'm grinding, going hard, yeah. 2 hours.